Yeah.
Like we said, normal
boundaries.
normal boundaries.
Good evening, Runtime Initiative.
Good evening, Runtime Initiative.
Good reavering rut-row.
I think you gotta adjust that one a little.
I don't want to see you anyway.
There we go. Yeah.
I mean, and nobody wants to see me, but
You can also put yours a little more right, but
Oh.
not a big deal.
Cookies?
They're all in the picture, so it's not a big deal.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We're a few weeks early. We have 6 players on that side of the table. Gobble gobble.
gobble gobble. Lizzie Gobbler.
Okay. We want to run the recap?
Yes.
Over further? Yeah. I think so.
Okay. So we.
Did we say Sif's getting DM inspo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I casted my vote.
I agree with stuff.
There you get dispo.
I can't vote for myself. For some reason, everyone listened to me. No, I'm kidding, Steph. I voted for you. Okay, so Stefan kind of started by, he gave us the map and explained all the sub-districts of Magnemar, which was helpful. I don't necessarily think I need to go over that. Then we went into role-playing, and we had stayed the night at the Old Fang Tavern, which was at, it's like in the Dockway District, next to the ramp, or close to the ramp.
Yeah.
Where is the ramp?
The ramp's hard to spot, but it's like, yeah, it's like here, spot right here.
So we pretty early decided to go to the industrial area of Beacons Point because we just we kind of had a point. We just had to make a choice of where we could start looking, and I don't really have notes on why exactly we ended up choosing that, but
I think it was more because it was a shady part of town, like
word.
crime, warlords and gangs. We wanted to put wanted posters around, ask around.
That's right.
That was really it, I think.
Good call, guy. So we made it there, and then there was a fortress sort of this kingpin kind of guy, and Clad used, what is the actual spell that you used, or the
Oh, I don't know.
the casted
It's one of the artificers, just
yeah, projected a wanted poster,
Yes,
basically.
Magical tinkering.
Beautiful.
You can make
Okay.
anything.
Looking for Viralane, and to send them to the Fang if anybody knows anything about her whereabouts. Then I went invisible. Ben goes invisible.
Does some fuck shit.
I was trying to help. Then Ben and Clyde dipped right away because he's like, oh, he's back on his shit. So they realize they're being followed because the equivalent of a bunch of snipers basically came out on us because I was causing a ruckus, tried to throw a bomb, and that just didn't work because for many reasons. And then I grabbed Sif, who went invisible. My idea was to try and get inside the wall from climbing up high.
You made both of you guys invisible, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I tried to jump and missed, and then Sif was like, yeah, this is dumb. And basically I was okay, but it was very fitting for my shenanigans. Then Baldy and Clad realized that they were being tailed by some of the people, assumed guards, I guess, or what have you. They're running around, then Baldy just decided to mess with them. Long story short, I think they basically lost them and got outside the city.
Outside that district. Yeah.
Outside that district, thank you. To the main intersection kind of park.
Where I think Cladaro went to put up another sign.
That's right. Then Ben went for some reason was like, oh man, I really biffed that. Time to perform. Crit fail.
No, you crit failed it?
Oh yes.
Hell yeah, your performance.
I got money because it was so bad.
You crit failed your performance.
Yeah, a couple people gave me silver because they were like, "This is awful."
Here, you have to get some lessons. Yeah. Which was hilarious when the last time that you performed was at that hoity-toity hall.
It's quite the opposite.
Yeah, you got the gold right.
Oh my god.
Sif caught up to me.
Sneak attack.
The boys catch up and then head to the tavern. Baldy hits Ben on the head with a mug. Eventually, Ben just threw a mug at Baldy.
Got pissed at each
He's
other.
like fair.
Yeah. So,
That's where I started.
I think that was exactly what he said. Bracco will meet us at the
He
meeting
gave
building
me a thumbs
to see the council the like days later when our appointment is there. So we just kind of like touch base with them. Then 2 men in uniform came up and gave a secret and I think they had like official uniforms on.
Just one person.
Oh.
Just one.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did have like a courier sort of uniform on. Yes.
Like a secret package, gave it to Baldy.
Mm-hmm.
It ends up being a mask with like a marking on it.
Which is in the Discord. That's what I sent.
Beautiful.
Did you say to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He took it to his room where Ben tried to spy on him and failed at that, and then passed out.
Yeah, okay.
So then there was a request downstairs for the band to play like a song that like jogged Baldy's memory for that his mother used to sing to him as a child, and Ben actually knows it. It's like more of like a nursery rhyme thing than a tavern song.
And by a different name.
And by a different name, that's right. The Crimson Oath, which we eventually learn is sort of like saying Voldemort. It's like bad luck, right?
Yeah.
Really, like breaking a leg.
Yeah,
Theater, yeah.
Yes,
Same,
exactly.
Yeah, same thing.
Um,
I think you gave me that example, which was better fitting than Voldemort.
He's pretty good, Voldemort. Good. That's right. That I remember that now. Then Baldy runs out to try and find the guy that with the description that the musician gave him, who played the song, or who requested the song. Then a figure was like looking for me, and then with the same mask that he gave to Baldy, and then he's like, "Hope you can figure it out. We'll be watching." And then he disappeared. And his mask was a little different. It had 2 symbols instead of just Baldy's one, I think.
Yeah.
Baldy was frozen, and then the figure says, "I'd follow the music."
Yeah.
And told not to wear the mask.
Yeah, and told me not to wear the mask around.
Well, he said wearing a mask usually is meant to conceal your identity, not put it on where everyone can see it.
Yeah.
Basically.
He knows. So he knows they're like a dialect of thieves' cant, but isn't like privy to the exact markings. We decide to go to the Low Clef district to look for Viralane then. As we get closer, things get lively and turn up and stuff. We decide to summon. We went to an alley to get the Onyx dog summoned, and then we each could use
I think that's his name.
Ani, and then
I have one of those.
and then we all got to use like a skill to aid him in his the dog in his investigation, which all went really well. After
thought that
hours
was
of
really
searching, the dog picked up a
Skill
trail. We talked to
I'm
like
surprised I haven't done one yet, honestly, this campaign. It took 19 sessions.
talked to a taxi. He said he took Viralane to the Alabaster district. Glad threw up another wanted poster, and then Ben and Sif decided to stay back in the Low Clef district to keep an eye out in case Viralane went there. And our thinking was like, there's a lot of performing and so forth there, and maybe she'd be attracted to that.
And they went to the Alabaster, right?
Right.
Yep.
And me.
Do we have that?
So where would you like to be, Archie? You can basically be with any of them. It's like you just like they could have just pulled up in the Alabaster and like they get out of the carriage and you're just like huffing puffing catching up, or you could be with where the rest of you go after the other one stuff.
We just stayed in the Low Clef
Okay.
district, kind of poking around.
jump with them there instead. Could have a cookie. A second one.
Take 2.
I will.
I mean,
I'll go with the chaotic duo. Let's put the most chaotic people together alone in the sketchy part of the city and see what happens.
Only up top, or we see chaos.
Yeah.
Guys, there's a fire in the shore. God damn it. And they're just like,
We're here.
like when my mom heard that
No,
one,
we're
one-
here.
when the
Love
kindergarten
that.
dancers
Sorry.
lost their shoe in the performance, she
This
just was
was
like,
where we were here early.
Yeah.
it was me. It was me.
That was the
It-
place where the like fortress was.
Oh, and then
now we're here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going
you're
to
here.
I'm gonna huff over to Low Clef,
Okay.
and I'm gonna bring. What's the little one's name?
Corla.
Corla.
What a great dad you are.
I'm gonna bring Corla with me for my baby
Winky.
Bjorn.
Is
Also,
Is she still
Winky.
tied up? Is she still?
yeah, and the baby Bjorn. We're gonna Stockholm syndrome this halfling. She's gonna become a member of
No.
the party.
She's a gnome.
She's a no, whatever. My child.
Whatever you are.
Her name will be Winky.
We can call her Winky, Stinky Winky.
Shout out Spew.
Shout out,
Shout out
Spew.
Spew.
Shout out all my real elves.
Right.
I also don't
I
have.
ate them both already.
What did
You what?
No, not yet.
you left something at the armorer too, right?
No, not yet.
Just being honest.
A shield, I think.
Your shield, right? And I left. I don't have
I
any
hit the second
armor.
one. When to get the second one?
I'm just.
Oh.
I am in my skivvies. I'm just in like street clothes.
Okay.
You don't have your armor on?
No. Still at the armorers.
Well, skivvies and street clothes are different. Which is it?
Yeah, you want to be
For
in your
Archer, they might
underwear?
not be.
That might not be. Elves are very free. I want to be in like a like a Tarzan look.
Loincloth. I so imagine that.
That's not that big.
She's an elf.
Who?
There we
Corla?
go. Yeah.
No, she's a gnome.
No.
Gnome,
Thank you.
like you.
No, he's
No,
a
I'm
halfling.
Oh, you.
Racists.
Sorry. Fuck.
Kidding.
You're a half elf, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
this was so
I'm high
dumb.
elf.
Why didn't? Shoot.
He's a human.
I just had an
right?
idea that you would have been good for, but
Me?
well, you're all, yeah.
Text me.
You're on the way to. No, you're on the way to Alabaster. It's already fucked.
What would it have been?
To well, now I'm thinking about my new spells. Hold.
Heard.
I will say you guys don't
No,
officially
not
level
that
up
new
until
spell.
you rest.
Okay.
So you don't have your spells until after you sleep for the night.
Cool.
I'm fine.
It was gonna be to be a not a sniper, but just like to get eyes on, and then like potentially be a sniper if we saw Viralane. Like we should have gone up.
Anyway,
Heard
I
that.
come huffing in. What was the guy I was talking to in the tavern's name?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'll look it up on Discord. I'm gonna form a business with him for real, Steve.
Oh yeah. The
Finger. I have a whole thing.
The homeless man?
Yeah. I think it's Archie.
that sounds
Yeah,
right.
that sounds.
Archie, yeah. Sorry, guys. Came as quick as I could. Me and Arch were real deep in the business plan.
How did you get here?
Well, you know, you said we were going to Loki, and I came over here,
Huh.
and I've been walking around looking,
All right.
and then I saw you.
Good.
So I hear you.
We definitely need your acumen.
Okay, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
That's a good question, but I know we'll need it.
Okay.
We're looking for Viralane.
Where are the other two?
They found a taxi and they're going to the
taxi?
Yes,
Why?
to go to the Alabaster district. We smelled out that
Smell.
sheet. Yeah, we smelled out Viralane with the dog.
Yikes.
Yeah,
What did it smell like?
smelled like spoiled milk.
Doesn't surprise me.
No, it's been a. Yeah. Anyway, so the taxi driver said he would take them where he dropped her off the other night.
Is the dog still up?
Oh, since they up for it.
Yeah. How
6
long?
hours, I
6
think.
hours. How long were they
Oh,
searching
yeah.
for?
Oh,
6 hours.
You searched
I-
for 6 hours?
I have that.
It was a long, thorough search through a big part of city.
So 6 hours?
Yeah, we.
I'll say maybe you have like half an hour left, but like
So you guys left at 9:30. You started searching at 10.
Oh, it's really late.
it's really late.
So it's
yeah.
4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
This is a cool dog.
Hell yeah, it is.
At this point in the low clef, the streets are basically dead.
Oh.
There's
It wasn't super hard to find you because everyone's in bed because it's nighttime.
Oh yeah.
Where'd everyone go?
Yeah.
I wanted to park.
Should we make a fire?
Here?
I don't know.
Dude.
Are we sitting somewhere?
What?
Are we staying here in the
No.
streets? Are we gonna be street urchins?
So we are in the taxi.
Yeah.
You two
No,
are
you're in the
just,
taxi.
just us.
Yeah.
Where is she?
She's with us.
Okay. So
Because we just initially had to split up into twos because
Okay.
we didn't
I
have
think
RJ.
we thought it was like earlier in the night too.
We definitely did.
Yeah, probably.
That's partially my fault.
That's okay.
Anyway, so we are up in the Alabaster district, and you guys are still down low.
yeah, and
Conceivably, if we picked up right where we left off, you're en route.
we're gonna sleep in the streets tonight. A little camp out.
That's what I was thinking. What were you thinking?
The inn where we have
Yeah.
rooms paid for.
You're not a part of this conversation.
No, I'm not. Sorry.
Yeah, bitch.
I think I prefer a bed.
This is an A-B conversation, so C, D's nuts.
I mean, you guys are welcome to stay out here.
Are we gonna camp in the streets?
Maybe we should camp in the streets.
We do have adventuring gear.
We do have adventure gear.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll start finding a little crevice to pitch a tent. Are there other homeless folk around?
In this district, there's not a lot of that. This is like the entertainment district. Most of the people that you see. What are you wearing, RJ?
Loincloth and a baby Bjorn.
Okay.
And my sword and my halberd and my
Your
knife
baby born's on your back.
on my back with the halberd.
So most people that you see up at this time of the night seem to be some women outside of a place called the Courtesan and Unicorn, and they're giving you eyes, and then they see the baby and they're just really confused about the whole situation.
Friends of the road.
What?
Friends of the road.
Sure.
Ladies of the evening.
Friends of the road. It's from Trailer Park Boys.
I'm not seeing
They're
that.
ladies of the night, Ray.
Okay.
They're friends of the road, Bubs.
That you see the occasional drunk that's stumbling their way home. You kind of get a vague idea that your carriage driver might be one of them, but
The drunks.
one of the, he like after talking to him, you can kind of smell it on his breath. But like otherwise the streets are fairly quiet. You see guards patrolling as well, and they politely try and get people off the streets that should be
Crash in
that are just
Alabaster
drunk
district.
and still trying to find their way home.
So we should probably go back. Let's go back to the hodl. The inn.
Okay.
I've had a couple.
But I'll even say that like the guards' attitude toward the people still out this time of night is what you'd expect. You'd see something vastly different than this attitude towards these people if you were in a different district.
They're not happy.
I mean, the soldiers aren't happy, but they're not kicking the people on the street like they would at other places, like perhaps the Underbridge. Not that the guards go there, but
Perhaps we should stay in the underbridge sometime.
Copy that.
Might be fun to camp in the city. Steve Wallace style.
Ooh. Amen.
Alright, let's if Sif's heading back to the inn, we'll follow Sif.
okay. You sit back. You guys do make your way to the Alabaster District. It takes only about 20-25 minutes. You move at a slightly quicker pace with the carriage, and the fact there's no traffic, there's no people to slow down for. And making it to the top, you sort of like as the carriage sort of creaks and comes to a rest. You hear his voice chime from in front of you, and he's like, "Well, this is where I left her off.
Well,
I don't know if this helps you guys."
Alright.
better than nothing. Keep up the good work, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You are.
I'm going home.
Flip him an extra silver.
He
Catches it.
catches it. He catches it with like this, like he just like,
Oh. Have a good night.
and after he does, he's just like, "Whoa, I can't do that again."
Where are we?
He rolled a nat 20 on his damn catch.
Where are we?
You
Do we know where we are?
not specific. Not what you mean. Were you trying to pay attention outside so you could like watch where you're going?
I mean, I probably make her definitely probably would have tried doing that. Yeah.
Okay, then you are around the T in the Alabaster, the first T in the Alabaster district in the word.
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, in the word district, because Alabaster also has a T in
The
it.
first T in district.
Yeah, first T
Okay.
in district.
So if I look up in the sky, do I see a floating T?
No.
Beans.
What was it?
It's down on the
That
ground.
was good.
No, of course it is.
That's good. Minecraft.
Yeah.
When you were flying, did you see the lines?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
So
Wait, my student asked my mother that once. I
Around the
was like, you make
states.
the lines of the states? Yeah. No, you can't see the lines.
Some states you can. The Ohio River.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
true.
fair. The border between Canada and U.S.
Well, the
It's
St. Lawrence Riverway you can.
It's the tree. There's like a tree. It's like trees.
Oh
that
yeah,
come down.
along the right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Along
Anyways,
Montana.
well, looks like it's late as shit.
Yeah. I have not been. I didn't really talk to him the entire way. I was just in my thoughts.
Sure.
Mad as hell.
Well, I guess we have a couple choices. We're gonna go back to the inn, and now that we know where the stop is, we can work from here, or we like climb a building and post out. And spend the night looking out.
Mm. Do you want to be exhausted tomorrow?
No.
Probably not. Is there? I'm gonna look around for an inn.
Sure. Let me
Here.
make a perception or perception check.
18.
Looking around, you don't see a tavern. You do see places that look like places of like residence. There are
You guys might have to.
there's some buildings around that look like they're like what is it, like apartment buildings basically, smaller like small individual housing. But there's like a bakery, a tailor, and then there's also like a larger I'll call it a manor, a mansion. Not huge, not as big as the Hydric Manor you guys went to get your meeting, but still rather one of the biggest building you can see around you.
Yeah.
And you can also make out some guards that are sort of standing in front.
Can I recognize what they are wearing?
They
I'm losing the plot.
I mean, they're wearing metal armor and like colored. It's hard to see what colors they are, but colored garments that look to be.
Purple,
They're
perhaps?
not Magnamar colors.
Purple, perhaps. Maybe blues.
I think they would be. We will say.
Don't
I
worry
can get
about
closer. I don't have
We'll
to
say
see.
we'll say blue and gold.
Blue and gold.
Yeah.
All right. I think we should just go back to our inn.
Yeah, I'm alright with that.
Or we in. Sorry.
Or we pull some fuck shit and just sleep on a roof. Maybe we get attacked by a roof.
Yeah, that crazy guy.
Let's do it. Let's sleep on a roof. All right.
Well then, in the morning, we're not
No, we're not gonna.
gonna be back up.
Yeah. Let's go down
Yeah.
and then meet up in the morning and.
I mean, walking is gonna take an hour at least.
It'll take you guys about half an hour.
Okay.
Let's get a ride there. If you
yeah.
want.
40 minutes, probably.
Skateboard.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. You guys head back to the Old Fang, and assuming that the other half of the party wasn't staying up wait for you, staying up to wait for you, you find the place basically deserted, other than a single employee who's just basically watching the front room. Late night, I think it was back to his book.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna go to
Yeah,
bed.
go to bed.
Good night, Sire.
Sire.
He chuckles. He's like he didn't look for the PlayStation. He's like,
So my phone calls me.
All right. So you guys rest for the evening. You are now officially level 6. And you wake up next morning.
I feel stronger.
Hey man, did you work out while you were in the bar?
A great deal stronger, as a matter of fact.
Nice.
I was already pretty yoked,
He
boy.
spent all day trying to get his fingers apart.
Yeah. that finger trap, and Archie's just kind of like, just like an Adam Sandler character in the back of it.
Like a Rob Schneider type, like.
Just the idiot in the background, nodding always. Hey, peanut butter cup. Anyway, how's everyone else feeling this morning?
Feeling pretty good. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I walked past RJ, accidentally bump into him, and I tried to steal his halberd.
His halberd.
Yeah.
All right. Make a sleight of hand check.
Yeah!
This was going to be a disadvantage just because the halberd's an enormous thing to steal.
Fair.
What's your passive perception,
Good.
RJ?
13.
Fuck me. 13?
Yeah.
Wait, I rolled a 2 plus 6, so 8.
Yeah, so yeah.
Fuck. The other one was a natural 20.
Damn! So.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry.
The fuck are you doing?
I tripped.
Did you not see how big I got overnight?
I can see that,
I'm
but
gonna
I
beat the
tripped.
piss out of you if you grab my sword again, my halberd again.
I didn't grab anything.
You grabbed it pretty obvious. It wasn't even close.
I didn't even grab it.
Wasn't even close.
I didn't grab it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Everyone, you saw it. You saw it. You saw it.
I didn't grab anything.
You saw it, right?
You can deny it if you want.
Yeah, I did actually.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
I want to roll deception. I want to roll
You
deception.
crooked-eyed bitch.
You're gonna
You
gaslight
saw
him?
it.
Yeah, I want to roll deception.
Roll persuasion if you're gaslighting.
Persuasion? Heard that.
Can I roll it against my intimidation?
Sure.
Or it doesn't matter.
Roll for gaslight.
16.
What is it against?
This is all made up. So roll intimidation. See if your yelling can overcome his.
I'm pretty sure I have advantage on intimidation checks.
That's good, of course. I just wanted to test out my new sleight of hand.
I know what you're doing. Could have picked your arch nemesis.
If you just picked like literally anything smaller, I think you would have the nat 20 especially. Can I steal the table? When everyone's drinking at? Yes. If I could impose super disadvantage.
Oh no, because I don't have frost. It's just regular.
Oh, you gotta beat a 16.
18.
Fuck. I don't know.
How about?
So you're.
I don't know. I still.
How about I snap your fucking bow?
I'd probably shoot you in the face.
I think I'm probably as quick as you. I'm really fucking athletic. My dexterity is pretty high. My dexterity is my second highest stat. So just quit lying.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You really check. They all saw it. We got our fucking eye on you, you shifty bitch. You shifty little bitch. You woke up in the morning, you shifty little bitch.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, I'll chop your head off.
Let's shift our focus.
All right.
Viralane.
Love you, buddy.
All right. Where is this shifty little bitch?
Well-
I'm pissed now. We better fucking fight today.
So we got a write up last night.
What were the roomings? What was the room situation, by the way? Like who was sleeping with who?
I was sleeping with the lady of the evening.
The lady boy of the evening, more like.
I mean, do you all have individual rooms? That's fine.
Yeah, I had it. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, nobody wants to sleep with a fire boy.
I kind of want to sleep with you, bud.
I do too. We came back late in the morning.
RJ, what's your
Decided
passive
to sleep together.
perception?
13.
18.
Did Coraline escape
Yeah.
in the middle of the night?
She's gone.
Damn it.
Wait, what time did she leave the room?
You don't know. You weren't in his room.
Well, she's still
But
tied
if,
up.
like
so
by
she-
the time Eric and I came home, was it between then?
It was after you all went home. Like it was after you all went to sleep for the night.
Okay.
She clearly like was working on her
Plan.
bindings overnight.
Yeah.
That dumb little bitch.
Now we have 2 people to find. Well,
I'm gonna kill her.
one might lead to the other. So
My child has run away.
yeah, spankings.
Yeah.
You need a discipliner.
Yeah.
I haven't had a kid before, but
You were just playing.
I was a kid.
I was a child.
You were just playing into this, huh?
But
Listen, my child has been kidnapped.
Stockholm
We don't even know that
syndrome
she's
of it
run
all.
away.
she could be here.
Have you seen my child?
What are you asking?
Yeah.
To
ask
the
this
in
front
person,
desk.
the front
Like
desk?
downstairs?
Yeah.
When you go downstairs, you see Coral at a table eating breakfast.
I thought we were downstairs while this was all
I thought
going
so.
Oh,
on.
I just think you were still upstairs. Well, she's down. Yeah, she's just down there. Like,
Eating breakfast.
yeah, and she like gives you an eye when you come down. She's just like, she has like all of her disguises off, so she doesn't look like a kid anymore. And she's just
Who's
kinda-
this bitch?
She's like she does that thing where she's like eating. She's like, really.
Have you seen my child? She ran away or she was kidnapped last night.
Start describing her at least.
3 or 4 blows like the schmutz off, and then goes back to eating.
Why is no one taking this more seriously? My child has been kidnapped.
The tavern keeper was like, well,
I think she grew up a
you
little
had her last night?
The little girl that I was carrying around to the baby Bjorn.
When's the last time you saw it?
Last night when we went to bed.
And someone came into your room and took her?
I don't know. She's gone. She's a child. She can't have gotten that far.
With the window, we had a guy watching the front door. Were your windows locked?
Were our windows locked?
Nah.
Nah.
In fact, they were.
I mean, even if they were, she goes back like, well, I guess. I mean, is there like a custody battle? Like, who would go through a window to get this kid?
I'm not really sure even where this child came from. My memory isn't so good. All of a sudden I had a child and I was taking care of her and I loved her very much and now she's gone.
I walk into the room. I heard this conversation. I was just kind of waiting in the hallway. I walk in, and I see Corliss sitting at the table. And I just laugh to myself. And then, in the middle of him yelling, I just whisper, I'm like, she's sitting right there at that table.
That's
Is it
a
the
different.
innkeeper?
That is not my child.
You can't hear this.
Oh,
Is it an innkeeper?
Yeah.
He goes, no, it was like the one that he was carrying around. She was like all cute and dressed up. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he did that.
Who did that? He did.
He did that to a grown
I didn't
woman.
do that. He did that.
Well, RJ. I mean, I think you're right, but I don't think he knows. He's doing it on purpose.
What are you talking about? That was a child.
Is this some
my
sort of weird
child.
fetish? Like, what is this?
We don't even
Fetish?
We don't
This
even
is
know.
my child, you sick fuck.
We don't even know.
Does he make her call him daddy? Is that a thing?
Father. I don't know why you're trying to sexualize my relationship
what
with my daughter.
What they do in the privacy of their own bedroom is beyond me. Anyway. Good morning, everyone.
So there's no kid missing.
No.
Okay.
Just not to scare you.
Oh, too late. I thought I was gonna have a whole thing in my head.
No.
You know how bad for PR that would be?
Yeah, probably pretty bad, I'd imagine.
I'm gonna walk up to Quilla. Ma'am, I now recognize you. You were on the boat earlier. Could you help me look for my child?
I'll get around to it, sure.
Well, thank you. Someone's finally trying to be a little helpful.
She rolls her eyes.
Is someone gonna tell me this is very funny? No one tell me. No one tell me.
I mean, we can go around the city and have start a search party.
I think we should start a search. I think we should start a search.
I also
That's what you
think
do.
that is a really good idea. I do believe that we should look in the Alabaster District. Your child was very fond of more expensive things.
She did like candy.
Bass just goes seconded, or Corla just goes seconded.
All right, I will call the guards.
And Viralane could be there.
Who's that?
That is the evil lady who took my nice rapier.
Oh, Vera Wang, the one who fell.
Yep.
She was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I go stealth?
Can't stop you.
Okay.
Can't stop you.
Where do you start? In
Uh,
your room? What are you thinking?
I'm like I'm just in the tavern.
Just staring.
Can I-
Okay. I mean, you can't just you gotta be like behind something. You gotta have like a cover. It can't be like a well lit, no cover area.
Can I go like behind? Like how? What's the layout of the bar?
There's a bunch. There's
Yeah.
the bar is against the wall opposite from the door. There's a handful of like circular tables, and then there's stairs or like to the left of the bar. And
I was thinking of a different layout, so that's how I was gonna do that. Then I go to my room and go stealth.
okay, so roll stealth, right?
Hold on. It's a 20.
Natural 20?
No.
Okay, 320.
No.
And then I go up to Corla.
Who's in the tavern? Who's downstairs? He's down the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go invisible?
Yeah.
Because I'm doing this.
Okay.
I didn't think about that.
I'll say while you may not be able to get on the steps without Corla seeing you come down the steps, because she's like looking at the steps and you're just like if someone came down those steps, there's like pretty much no way to miss it.
Yeah.
like
Okay, then.
But if you want to like go out the window and then come in from the front, maybe there's a way you can get around or periphery.
Let's try that.
But someone's gonna see you. Maybe not Corla, but someone will spot you.
Cast invisibility.
Okay.
So cast invisibility, go up to Corla, and tie her up.
Well, tying someone up takes like it's not something that you can just like instantly tie them up. You need to like grab them and pin them and have them stationary long enough so you can start like actually get them to be tied up.
Let's go for it.
Okay. Do you have rope?
That's a good question. Probably.
God.
You started with some German
You're
music.
probably in your backpack.
I kind of I just assumed I did with like my disguise kits.
It would have been in
But-
your adventuring gear.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you get an adventurer's pack, right?
Yeah.
I'm just
There's a
gonna.
bar.
We can just say you have rope. We don't have to worry about it too much here.
Okay.
The
Entertainer's pack.
That's what I was looking for.
Anyway, keep going, Luke.
and so do you want to start? God damn it. Do you want to start with her wrists? So, like, what do you?
Yeah, wrists.
Wrists. Okay, so we'll say that you like get a rope ready. You have like one of those slip knots in there where you can pull it tight around her wrists, and you sort of wait for a good opportunity where her arm is sort of in a place where you can easily loop it around. So you're already with your stealth check. Let's see if she still notices this going on. She probably won't because you're invisible. And again, oh my god.
This is important to me, so I would have figured something out. Tear a piece of cloth or something. Can that work?
She fuck it up.
She rolls an 18 and a 19 at disadvantage. But what's your...
I wish I had that sleeping spell still. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to help the group. I'm just trying to. Well, you'll see.
Yeah.
Now, she
An unfocused RJ is unhelpful.
It's true. I derail.
It's the
That
group.
is true.
It's fun, but just to get back on track.
So as you approach,
Uh-huh.
you sort of sitting there eating breakfast, talking with RJ and Baldy, and like you two would probably like maybe notice her eyes just suddenly go off to the side as she. I think she hears something and she grabs a drink, and Emil talking, and she just shoves it in your direction
Damn.
and sort of hits it. You just like as you're approaching with the rope, you just get soaked, sort of like. And she's like, "What the? What is this?"
I was just approaching you to talk about.
Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
We got really unlucky.
Officially joining our group.
Officially, I mean, she can't tell you. She can't tell you have a rope in your hand.
Cool.
She just knows what square you're in. And she can tell by the way the water hit you.
Right.
Okay, well you need to do that invisibly.
You're right. I'm a trickster and a goof.
I want to find her more than you all want to. I think.
Checks out. But see now, RJ thinks you're the baby, and he's all distracted. So we gotta come up with some kind of compromise here.
Well, now he remembers me from the boat, so now we're two different people again. So it's fine.
But he's still gonna think his kid's missing. He doesn't have a kid. There is no
That is
kid,
true.
and he's
Then
all
all the
fucked up.
better for him to get over it sooner rather than later.
I'm not sure if he's capable of that kind of emotional maturity.
So dumb. I love it.
I have a 9 intelligence.
Are we gonna get rough or like? Why are you still invisible?
I don't know. Why aren't you tied up anymore?
Because I didn't want to be tied up.
And I'd like to be invisible. We're circling the drain here. Why don't you just join our group?
She stops eating and leaves the inn.
Try and tackle her.
Okay, make a athletics check.
Oh, B, it's a 1. I don't even know what modifier is, but it's a 1.
She rolled a 6, but it's better than 1.
That's 0.
Lucky.
Oh yeah, you reroll ones.
Fuck yeah!
Oh my god.
It's a 4.
What's your modifier?
0.
Yeah.
Acrobatics is 6, but athletics is 0.
Yeah, so you grab her, and you forgot you're still wet, and she just slips right out of your grasp. And after that happens, she starts running as fast as she can, and she.
That woman was gonna help with my child. Somebody stop her!
No.
Start running.
I'll get up.
Yeah, I'm sprinting after her at this point.
Sorry, guys. I was trying to help.
I know.
So what'd you say? I don't have a child if you want to get back on track.
Okay.
I mean, she
Oh.
is a rogue, so she, like these two, can move, standard action dash, bonus action dash. So she is quite fast.
I don't
Fast as hell.
quite
Yeah.
care if we can.
Oh my god, I forgot I can do all that.
Yeah, she can triple
I'm
move.
being honest.
She could be a leverage.
So she's
Huh?
outpacing.
Unless you have something to increase your speed, yeah, you're not catching her.
No.
Really?
I'll
She just left
run
you
after
with
her.
us. Who cares?
Okay.
I'll go after her.
Okay. What's your speed? It's 30, right? Your speed's 30.
I want to say it's 35. Could be wrong. I don't know. Where the fuck is my speed? How do I? Where is my speed? Oh.
Oh, you know, well, actually, she doesn't outpace you. You are equally matched because her speed is slow enough that even a triple movement, you move twice.
Yeah, 60.
Yeah, she's 60 triple. And she's 20,
But
20,
she was
20.
in front of me already.
Right, so she got a head start on you, so you won't catch up to her.
Right.
You might have, since you guys are equally speed, I would leave it up to a skill challenge. But
I'm
if
30.
you're joining in the fight and you're triple moving, he'll catch up to her before that
My
can
speed is 90.
Right. So, like, seeing you give chase, now she's gonna try and basically lose you in the side streets. So, she will just say that the first thing that happens is she dashes her way through a crowd to try and slow you guys down behind her. Anyone who's chasing, make an acrobatics check.
Why didn't I use persuasion?
19.
10.
10. RJ closes some of the gap because actually Corla failed hers as well. So
I just want to be a bull in a china shop knocking humans over as I'm get back here!
okay. So you've gotten one step closer. You've gotten sort of the same. You get one step closer because you're faster.
Mm-hmm.
Then she is going to, let's say, she'll try and I guess she'll try and climb onto a rooftop. So roll athletics or acrobatics to get up there.
I get +7, so I'm rolling that. 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. What'd you get?
She went up onto a roof,
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, 19.
and I'm rolling athletics.
You can roll athletics or acrobatics.
I'll take back.
19. My bad.
19,
It's only
16.
for strength, not
16. You all pass, and then the last one, she's just straight up going to try and basically hide in a busy alley. So roll
Before she does this, do I have line of sight?
for very brief moments in time. Yes.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay, you'll fall further behind. You can do
Okay.
that. Okay. What's your safety
I
DC?
said I'm sorry
My what?
for this.
What's your spell save DC?
Spell save
Hey, we don't
DC.
need
I know. I'm
She
sorry.
rolled a 16.
Just want to call me
13.
Okay, so she
funny bit.
avoids it. Oh, wait, she rolled even higher than 16. For some reason I thought it was a will save. It's a dex save, right? So she rolled like a 20
It's a funny bit.
for
So
her save.
manage it.
Next is perception check.
Yes, so roll perception checks to see if you can spot her.
12.
17.
Neither of you guys lose her. She goes into a crowd, and then as you guys make your way into that crowd, there are several side streets that branch off, and as you start searching which one she might have gone down, realize after you've checked the first or second alley that she's already gone.
Today is not my day.
At least you're stronger.
Well, I'm.
My child's missing. Now this woman runs away from us. She's gonna help me find my child. Nice.
RJ, buddy,
That poor girl.
I hate to break it to you.
Yes.
That woman that just ran away from you,
Yes.
she was your child.
What do you mean?
Our friend Ben Penny put a disguise on this woman,
Oh yeah.
and she's a grown woman, and you were holding her captive and treating her like a child.
I wasn't I?
I'm sorry to break the illusion to you, my friend.
Nah, it's okay.
Let's get back
it's
to the
just
end, all right?
Crippling burden of.
Stefan's
not
sorry
being
for
a-
depriving you of your baby Bjorn.
I'm gonna still keep the baby Bjorn. It's just a crippling
I know.
realization of not being a father. That's all.
I know, buddy. I turn him around and I put a hand on his shoulder.
Don't try and steal my halberd again, you.
I'm not.
You
I
shifty
promise.
little
I promise.
bitch.
I'm trying to console you for the loss
Was
of your
this
child.
all
I'm trying
a
to
ruse?
I'm trying to console you for the loss of your child.
I'm gonna. I don't have a cloak.
How about we replace your child with?
Him and I are
Clodora's here.
walking back.
Hey, you have an illusion. You can
Yeah.
press like a water
No,
bottle.
we'll get you a pony and a
Can we?
a
Yeah. Can we?
vehicle with 4 wheels on it.
Can we?
Mhm.
We can get you a pony.
We were talking about vehicles last
A
time.
horse?
Sure, a horse.
Sure. We'll get you a
Some
horsey.
dogs?
It's gonna be a
We'll
dog.
talk about it.
It's gonna be a donkey. We'll get you a horsey, buddy.
If we want to pull more.
You already have a dog.
Strictly from an economic standpoint, horses are more efficient when you're talking about long distance shipping. They're stronger. You can carry more weight per load. It's more efficient, and for the price you pay for them, it's really not that much difference. But aside from economics, we getting a whip.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brand new whip, got no key.
I think I know that one.
What proficiency do you need to carry a whip and use it properly?
There is proficiency in land vehicles.
Hey, Steph, when you have a chance.
That's
Did
okay.
Did you mean actual? Like,
Yeah, it's not a whip or like a. Yeah, I assume he was talking about the actual whip, not a whip.
Not a whip. I think he was trying to
whip?
double entendre
You're talking about a whip.
I think it's either a simple weapon or a
Proficiency
exotic.
with
Oh,
whip
I thought
allows
it
you.
was It's a horse. I don't
bonus
know.
attack.
Well, it's both.
That's where I went. I PM you when you have a chance.
Oh, okay.
Me?
You must
No,
to
DM.
use.
Me?
Wait.
Whips
No,
are
DM.
whips are simple weapons. To use a vehicle, anyone can drive a vehicle.
I could've
I spent a
Googled
lot of time last session.
It's a martial melee weapon.
Yes.
Yeah,
Question.
it's a martial. It's not a simple.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, vehicles, anyone can drive them, but proficiency gets you proficiency if there's
Alright.
difficult stuff.
All right, let's.
So what are we doing? So
We're going up to the Alabaster District.
All right. How many days has it been since we were at the
Since we got
armor?
I think just one.
Just 1 day? 2 days?
No, we skipped a day.
3 days?
I think it's been like, because we.
Because when's our meeting?
Oh, yeah, meeting's probably today.
Probably.
Could be. I'm trying to remember.
It was 4 days after our first day there.
You went shopping.
The first day there,
Shopped.
you shopped. And the
And we
second
met
day
with-
there, you met with.
We made the appointment the
Yeah.
first day and we shopped.
Yeah, when you guys didn't get the when you went shopping.
Right.
Mhm.
Day 2, you guys did the posters, right?
Yeah, but did we?
I think we skipped a day,
Yeah,
and then the
fast
third
forward.
day
Yeah.
we did the posters. Then this would be the fourth day.
I think
So
you're
we
right.
can go pick up our stuff from the guy and then head up to head up to our meeting.
I'm pretty sure. I think we discussed skipping a day.
I think you guys did.
It was either that or on the ship.
So let's go pick up our stuff from the armorer and go have our meeting.
Yep, I'm down.
Sounds good.
And then we can fuck up the Alabaster District after.
All right, buddy.
Alabaster District.
All right, buddy.
Now let's go meet with Mordecai. What's that guy's name we're meeting with?
I don't remember.
The Council of the Hedron. The Council...
It is the
Hedratic Council.
the Magnamar Council.
I think it's got a name.
Where's B-Man?
Hydrogen chloroxide.
Hey, where's B-Man?
He's gonna meet us there.
He's gonna meet us there.
That's what I thought.
I need
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
Let's go to the armorer, because I'm feeling naked.
You look great, buddy.
Alright, armor, we go.
You guys going to the armor?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy. This is at the Lost Minotaur. Is that what you guys did?
Yeah. What armor did we go
Hello.
to? You say you don't know?
Milk. Control F.
Control F Minotaur.
Or fuck.
You know it? And there's 12.
Would probably be 11-ish.
That's where I turn her.
RJ's armor with the doll
On
on.
the black shirt.
The Lost Minotaur.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Let's go
Nice.
find him.
Sorry. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you head to the Lost Minotaur and you enter. What's this? And you see your friend. I think his name was Kerpel.
Kerpal! Yeah, it was Kerpal.
Yeah.
I remember that. You kicked my dog. Now my daughter did operation.
He sort of looks up and goes, "Oh, okay, you guys are back. Came for your armor, I'm guessing."
Yes, and this shield.
It's done, and the shield, which I totally didn't forget.
Hell yeah.
You pay for a +1 shield. Is that what you did?
No, he put the bones on the shield, and I think he gave him +1 for it, or was there
I
something?
remember what you said for it.
What did you put the bones of the
Dunkley
Osteus?
mine was a D6 when I grapple.
Okay.
I don't remember what his shield got though. I mean, it's probably in this. We can look up the recording.
Probably could. Did we say what it would do?
I don't recall.
I don't remember. I remember it being like, after the session's over, I really need to write down everything I said, and I didn't do that.
I think maybe it was a D4 when I grapple. I thought it was a D6.
I mean, to be fair, I just asked the Jew to put
It could be to take the
the shit
recording.
on there.
Yeah, I didn't expect anything. We can. I'm not planning on grappling probably this session, so I can.
Well,
we
yeah, we can look it up.
We can look it up.
Sorry, one second. Okay, so yeah, you're able to find you pick up your armor, you get your shield. We'll check the recording to remember. I can't remember what I did for the shield. I do remember doing the grapple damage. I can't remember what we decided on what anything would be with the shield. But we can double check that.
It doesn't have to be set in stone today.
Sure. If I didn't say what it's possible I didn't say what it was, and that you figure it out when we got it. But I don't remember. So let's go back and look for that. But you're able to. You guys paid up in advance, if I recall correctly. So you guys are good to go. That's better already than just that loincloth.
Is it?
Yeah, look at how I can move too.
Is it your Discord that's going off?
Mine?
I heard.
Mine was going off. Yeah.
Thanks, Kerpal. You're a real Kerpal.
Oh,
Ooh.
He does like one of these.
these look great. We'll be back.
Yeah, dude. Do you do smithing lessons?
I mean, I've never done them before, but I guess for the right price I would.
Hell yeah, we'll talk.
All right.
But right now I gotta go to a meeting.
All right. Cool. Well, you guys have fun with that. I'll be here. If you guys need anything made and need anything in the way of magical armor, shields, I'm your guy.
All right, thank you.
Magical.
Appreciate it.
Well, remember that, Kerpal.
Good luck with your meeting.
Thanks. Hopefully we don't have to fight anybody, but if we do, I got this cool new armor.
Oh, I hope it's not one of the ones that could have been a scroll.
Yeah.
What?
He said, I hope it's not one of those meetings that could have been a scroll.
That's fucking hilarious.
Thank you.
God damn. So dumb.
I want Kerpal to be my best friend. The NPCs are my favorite part about D&D. I'm just trying to have an army of NPCs.
There's nowhere else to stop.
That was so
It's not too
good.
bad. There's nothing
Was
else.
I there, Stefan?
It was fucking I couldn't even turn
Okay.
left out of it.
I mean, you could probably catch them on the way out.
Okay, cool. So I
actually, your thing would take a little bit of time.
Ben has disappeared.
And you guys just noticed that Ben's not with you guys.
Where's Ben?
Oh fuck.
Oh, not again.
Ah, goddamn. That guy's funny though when he goes invisible.
Dude,
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
He throws bombs.
He could be invisible.
Not that funny, but
He could be.
It's
He could
pretty
be. He could be the hero, right? Invisible right now.
Hey, penny flipper.
Well,
knock something over if you're in here.
Don't knock anything over. Jesus Christ, we like Kerpal.
Cabal just looks around nervously.
All right, bye, Kerpal.
watch your back.
Is it?
You're
Have a good
safe. You're good. You're good, bud.
Is there a goat? Like what?
There's not a ghost, but our friend is
Sight out of mind.
just a cheeky bastard.
Yeah,
He's not here. He would have answered.
All right.
He would have knocked something over if he was.
All right. Where we get into now?
All right. Well, I guess
The
time
meeting.
for the meeting.
Okay. I will say that I assume that you guys were planning on going to the meeting after that.
Yeah.
So you would want to meet them there.
Mhm.
If that's what you want to do.
Cool.
Okay.
And I do.
Heard enough.
So you guys head back up this damn ramp for the like every day this week. You pretty much go off this damn thing.
It's
My calves are killing me.
Maybe that's what I'm
I
going
mean, you guys are probably one of the most fit people in the city.
Yeah.
Fair.
Even still, it's pain in the ass on the
Yeah,
calves.
that's true. Our pill both.
12 and 0.
Ooh.
That's good.
Very good.
And you guys make it to Hydric Manor again.
I told you it was something with an H.
Good job.
It is.
electronic.
Hyde March. Sorry, I had that wrong.
Hyde
It is with an H. And you sort of, as you were approaching it, it's still before lunch. It hasn't quite gotten that warm yet today, and you already see that the place isn't bustling, but you do see people coming in and out of other places. You make your way down the long stretch. And as you enter the front door, or as you approach it, you do see Ben, in case there's anything that happened there.
As we approach, I pull out my longsword and I point at the name. See, I told you it was Hydronic Council.
Okay.
Wow.
Friends,
Hey there.
Gentlemen.
Hi.
Genitals.
Genitals.
Where'd you go?
I was looking for a lyre instrument.
Oh.
Did you get one?
Nope. Just gonna marinate on a couple different ones.
Heard. All right.
Hell yeah, dude. Big dog.
And with that, you all sort of head inside.
In my mind, it's just the super short guy and the super tall guy.
Hell yeah, big dog.
He calls me Big Dog.
Yeah.
He's 4 feet taller than me. Okay, so we go to see the council.
Okay.
Is Bracco there?
Yeah, he will be. He'll be waiting for you guys inside.
Oh, inside the room.
Yeah, he's sort of inside the main building.
Okay, before we go in, what did we say we were gonna say to the council? Were we gonna tell them that the bitch took the sword?
And we're getting it back.
And
I
we're
think we
getting it
already
back.
told him that.
I don't think so.
I think we told Eddie
The
Munster.
receptionist. We told her.
Oh yeah, we did. I think we did try to.
If he even passed the message along.
Well,
Yeah, I was thinking because like Bracco will want to tell the truth, and
Yeah.
he's done us right. So I think we should just come out with
Fair enough.
like, the story.
I agree.
all right, let's go in, boys. Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, you all enter. You see B-Man Bracco waiting for you all.
B-Man!
What's up, RJ?
How you doing, friend?
Sorry for yelling. And like as everyone like stops talking and looks at him. Sorry. He brings it out. I'm sorry.
He brings.
That's
good.
And it's like, Welbin's in a fine mood already. You look over at the man behind the desk, and he looks exactly the same as he saw last time.
This guy's hilarious.
But this time we have an appointment, so that's what
Is
you
he
can do about
eating
it.
his fish taffy?
Not at the moment. Did you leave with him, or did you
Took it back.
get back?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
took it
back.
Because he wasn't any.
I thought you
faster.
took it back.
Fuck you.
I stole
Never
it.
mind.
Good. And so, as a group of you sort of like makes your way over to the desk, Welbin looks up again, looking over his spectacles. All right. Yes,
What's up,
you're
dog?
he pulls out a pocket watch. I guess on time. Are
we early?
Are we late?
You guys are like a minute or two early. Like you guys are like perfectly timed. And he's
Dude,
just-
why is he
he's just
such a prick?
This guy's funny.
He. Well, I can't answer that. And it's like, well, Bracco, you know where the meeting chambers are. You guys are welcome to go in. Sheila's waiting for you.
Sheila.
Sheila Heidemark,
Big ass. Sheila dog.
owner of this manor.
Manor. It's like a house.
As Bracco doesn't even say that, he just like sort of nods at Orban. It's like, well, guys, ready, let's make our way in. And he sort of heads towards a door in the right corner, which has like a double door that sort of opens up, like a 450 angle to the rest of the room. And do you want to follow?
Yes.
Presumably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
His name's Orban.
Orban.
Victor Orban.
Sorry. Welbin Ori is his name.
Orban. Orban.
I may have said Orban and combined the two
Victor
names.
Orban.
Victor Orban. And as you go inside, there is a sort of woman sort of sitting behind the desk. You have a picture of her.
Dude, you should.
Oh, the wrong thing.
Just a campaign of people from Lena. It's just everyone's name. It's just different names from Lena.
All the clothes.
Mina Rimph, the secretary.
Oh.
She's more
okay.
secretary
I
dog.
no, I know, but that would be
Okay.
the funny, you know?
You know.
Uh,
Dungeons no nows too.
I want to play Jim.
So,
Sneaky Jim.
No, Jim.
McDonald.
so the woman who's just behind you is clearly very well dressed. She's probably in her early 30s. Dark black hair up in a bun. Just an extravagant green dress with like lots of sort of metal, sort of filigree, I suppose. That's just like comes up off her shoulders. She has like a small like tiara over on her head. Well, less of a tiara, more of like a silver sun that comes out from her head, like only about an inch or two. Ooh, those little pieces. And she sort of like is like she was like just putting down a glass of tea, sitting in this like cushioned armchair, her legs crossed. Says, Rocco, welcome back. Hope everything went well in Rogers Cove. I've heard a bit about what's happened, but you've met some friends, as I understand it, as she looks at the rest of you. And who might all of you be?
Charmed, my lady. We are but weary travelers with B-Man. My name is Ben Penny.
I'm gonna assume that you nailed that in character.
Yes.
Yes. And B-Man, that's a new one. I think I like it. I think I'll keep using that.
His name's kind of hard to remember.
Bracco?
I call him B-Man.
All right.
My name's RJ.
RJ, nice to meet you.
Is she up on a thing?
No,
Or
she's so there's like a long, skinny, maybe like a 10-person table, actually about this size actually, and she is sitting at the far end of it from where you entered. Like if you had entered from there, she'd be sitting where I am, and she's just like a cushioned chair, legs crossed, tea and a cup in her hand, and you should shake her hand,
Yeah.
and she like,
Hi.
pleasure meeting you, RJ.
Same.
Balthazar, Honeywater.
All right.
Well, yeah, I'm glad we're interested in these Thessalonian ruins and running into B-Man here.
Yeah, we got some tales about the
And-
Themalomians.
We're also looking for someone who stole a... What is it?
It's when you get stabbed by it, you see demons.
Yes, very cool rapier.
And I'm Seth.
Hi, Sif. Thank you.
She's Sif.
Yep.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all. What's this about a rapier?
Yeah, it's the barricade. Sort of pride. Have you ever heard of it?
She like is like she's like sipping on her tea and she's like, sorry, did you say barricade?
Yeah, pokey.
But you can't see it.
She looks like Bracco. You found the barricade? And he's like, we think so. It certainly seemed to give all signs that it was. She's like, well, let's see it.
But
There's
Well-
a slight hiccup.
This woman, she could fall real good,
she does.
and she tricked us.
She does.
She faked.
Why don't we take this one,
She
RJ?
faked a fall.
Go ahead, Crab.
So this lady's really good at falling. So yeah, how did we get the fucking sword? I don't even remember.
We killed the peacocks.
Oh yeah, Peacock Manor. You familiar with them? They're from Roderick's Cove.
Yes. I mean, I don't know much about them. But
We infiltrated their manor.
they got on the inside. Learned their secrets.
Mm-hmm.
What do they have?
They had the sword,
Yeah,
and
it's now under new management. It's called the Poopcock Manor for Muscle Gains, Brojo Gymnasium for Muscle Gains. In case you're ever in Roderick's Cove, it's that's good for one free training session.
Thank you. I will keep that in mind.
Not that
to
you need
say
it, my lady.
to say the least,
She like gives you a wink. Like
to say the least, they are no longer in business in Roderick's Cove.
that's a good thing.
Were they your enemies?
They weren't anything. I simply I knew there was some trouble between them and this gang, and that there was some rumors of Thessalonian runes being worn as apparel, and that strikes an interest with us over here. Anything that rings Thessalonian, we try to look into, because the first time it really became an issue, Sandpoint was almost razed to the ground, for one thing. An entire city was flooded.
Yeah.
So we try to watch these things.
Anyway, we were sailing from Roderick's Cove to here,
Yes.
and on his family's boat.
Yeah, I have
They're-
a boat.
Yeah, it's the
We have both.
Xyloshant trading and receiving.
Yes. Imports and exporter.
Import, yeah.
Exporter.
Yeah,
And okay.
and one of the
She's like
guests-
trying to find the thread here.
Yeah.
She's just like,
one of the
Doing it
guests
on
on the boat
purpose.
had charmed Clodaro
Well,
and
he
stole
loves her.
and stole
We're gonna get married.
the sword,
And I had a baby.
Stole Bearcat.
Barracat,
And
poof.
and she disappeared.
Yeah, she left her baby.
She had a companion that she was traveling with, and we, as of yesterday, we were in possession of her companion.
Well, we were looking after her child she left behind on the boat like a foolish mother.
A grown woman who is a gnome.
It's up for debate still.
And
And she looks to Bracco, and he's just like,
yeah, and it's been a real mix-up, and we're trying to find the sword.
Been a real mix-up.
well, what? I mean, finding Bearcat is. I mean, what?
We do have the gauntlets
What gauntlets?
in order to hold Barracat without
Good.
getting
Losing your mind.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a big relief because. Yeah, those weapons are dangerous.
So those gauntlets allow you to hold the weapon without losing your mind.
So we think.
So
So we
therefore,
can-
somebody is
and
holding
the
this
sword.
weapon.
Okay,
She just took the
With
sword. He's got his
gauntlets.
gun.
Well, several things. First, do you believe the weapon to be in the city here?
In the Alabaster District, where we currently reside.
And most certainly,
You're desert,
she.
not- Oh, well, you okay? Where you are currently?
Where we are currently.
Not where
yes.
you're-
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Okay.
most certainly the woman as well.
Of course.
We're gonna kill her.
Well,
careful.
we
Ah,
are not necessarily. We
don't
didn't
throw
agree
that
on
around.
that.
Well, she left her child, so
If that becomes necessary to secure the blade, I do believe that
It's
we
justified.
justified it in the sense that it's
Hell
protecting
yeah.
the city.
Hot dog.
Those
Fair.
weapons live to serve their masters,
he was pretty good with it.
and
So I
sure,
be back in my
they're
hands.
extremely powerful.
Yeah.
If they dominate someone, everything that person does will be in the interests of the Thessalonian Empire. Not in our interests, not in our best interests to let something like that loose in the wild. And if someone is using it actively, it's too great a risk.
What would happen to someone if they weren't using the gauntlets to hold it?
Well, the last person that we know of that grabbed a weapon like that killed all their friends. So,
Woof.
I
I say
mean,
we let them
she
do the
could be
job
already.
for us. I keep copying.
the weapon not only controls you but knows your mind, and so it was able to pretend to just act like nothing happened, waited for all of their companions to fall asleep, and then killed them all while they were resting.
The sword?
The sword that was controlling the person it was being held by.
Did you feel like killing us?
No.
Well, if you didn't, then those gauntlets must work.
I do sometimes.
Although
Really,
they,
what would
they are.
Say that under her breath. Did you say that under her breath?
What did it say under her breath?
But I do sometimes.
Bracco heard it apparently with a nat 20. and he just laughs. He just smiles. It is also worth mentioning, though, I suppose, that these weapons. Actually, I might shoot him. I don't know, just yeah. These gauntlets must work, or otherwise, things would not have ended quite so well for you. But finding the weapon, major priority. If there's anything I can do to help you find this person that stole it, and we can retrieve it.
Do you know where the peacocks reside in this city?
I didn't even. Peacocks weren't even my radar until just now. If they have a location in the city, I don't know of it. I can look into it, but as far as I knew, Peacock Manor was just a bunch of librarians studying Thessalonian lore.
Oh, they were doing.
They
They were doing these rituals. And I pull out the dagger. This knife makes people bleed. They were trying to do it. Our buddy Suka.
RJ, most daggers do that.
Well, this one really makes you bleed. This is different. That's good. Our buddy Suka, he went back to college. He was beating people with a table. He was floating up, down, up, down, up, down, up,
Yeah,
down,
they were
up,
doing
down.
a
We wrapped
serious-
this guy up with intestines. It was a whole mess.
All right.
It was a serious ritual.
They're
that they were-
not
that
librarians.
That they were performing.
Would B-Man speak up? 'Cause he
Yes.
fucking- okay.
So, but first Sheila is just going to say, but like I said, finding the weapon, that is incredible to find out one of the 7 swords of sin. But the reason I sent you there, Bracco, was to investigate these runes. Where did that lead? And Bracco said, well, first to the sword. There are Thessalonian runes underneath the city. And nearby,
Everywhere underneath.
quite a few of them. He nods at you. The first place I thought to look had a vault that some thugs were trying to crack. Luckily, we stopped them, got to it first, opened it, and found these gauntlets that Cladaro now wears.
With a bomb to my face.
Yeah, there's a dwarf with bombs.
There's a lot of dwarves with bombs, honestly. Too many.
Yeah, let's get rid of these dwarfs.
All right.
But, I don't know about that.
They have bombs.
Yes.
They should give us their bombs.
Rocco continues, like, there was also the pedestal on which we believe Baraket was originally resting, but was no longer there. So we continue to look into these things. I was investigating the manor while the rest of these fine folks found a underground labyrinth. More Thessalian runes. I believe it may have at one point been a hellfire plume. And she just goes, well, we did think that there might be one there. It would certainly line up with the others in the line. Like, yeah, it's not surprising. We frankly should have thought of it sooner. But going down there, we found that it was fairly active. A contingent of... what do they call themselves? Actually,
Just like stacking, yeah.
Andy Dwyer.
Yeah, she's always staring.
God.
Horned Fangs, what they were called.
Yeah, the Horny Fangs.
There was
We're
a-
friends with them.
Sort of. But there was a group called the Horned Fangs who were using the Thessalonian symbol. We all, well, first them, they went down and investigated the area,
And we killed
And-
half of them.
and there was a bit of a tussle.
Yeah, but there's an evil guy. Flesh monsters.
Yes, Marco said there were flesh dregs down there, and sin spawns as well. Just like, okay, well then it sounds like you're in the right place.
I got this sweet halberd from him.
For good use.
just audible.
I can see you're very excited about it.
I like killing people.
Keep doing what you're doing, and you'll find even better, I think. She like
I'm not careful, but careful enough not to hit her.
okay.
And then I just stare off into space.
She just scoot her chair back a few inches from the swinging halberd, and Rocco continues. So there was Sin Spawn. One was commanding a small army of flesh dregs, some ancient Thessalonian experimentation and vats. But I think the thing that we were able to discover is that the Horned Fangs were effectively just repurposing this symbol. So they found it and they were sort of using it as their, not knowing what really they were involving themselves in. However, as we dug deeper within the labyrinth, that's what it was, we found an active portal.
Oh yeah.
As far as we know, it's still active, and it is sending.
You just left that thing.
Last we checked, it was sending creatures through into the Underflume and threatening the citizens of Rogers Cove.
Close that.
We believe it is connected to a place called the Forges of Wrath within Hollow Mountain, and Sheila just says and this is a continual threat. This is a ongoing problem.
Yes.
And,
That's why we probably gotta get back there quick to close it.
yeah. Yes.
Oh, we have to go to Hollow Mountain.
You're asking the wrong guy.
So found the sword, and these peacocks. These what? How did they tie into all of this?
Well,
Rocco.
they had this sword.
Thanks, guys.
They had this sword, right?
sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry.
we went in the vault. We found the gloves. We talked to the elf lady. She told us the gloves hold magical things that keep demons out of your head. Then we talked to the Fang Bearers, who we're friends with. We can stay in their cool
Horned
hideout
Fangs.
anytime we want. Fang dogs. And they told us
It's remarkably accurate.
that there was going to be some sort of big ceremony. Where did Bracco told us?
Rocco. Because he infiltrated and he...
But Bracco. Anyway, we learned that there's going to be a ceremony. And then we hid in the woods. And then we just Leroy Jenkins the shit out of it, you know? And that's how we got the sword. Oh no, we talked to them first. And they were real dicks.
Hi, I'm RJ. Hi, I'm RJ.
Sheila, that is
I'm
all
RJ.
remarkably accurate.
Oh, it is.
For the most part.
All right.
Details fuzzy.
So
And Rocco can tell you a little bit more on the ceremony.
I think it was called the Dawn's Night.
ceremony is just, or Rocco says, well, ceremony ritual, I'd say. We interrupted whatever they were doing, and then there was this person named Suka with them that
Up, down,
was-
up, down.
was being torn apart at the seams as part of the ritual. And
It was
after that, things got
pretty
ugly.
gnarly.
And after the dust settled, they found Bearcat and their leader on the.
Yeah, tall bitch. Sorry for the
No, I'm trying
language.
to remember her name too.
V.
Um,
S. M. M.
It was M. Or was it a V? Because she signed the letter with just the letter.
C. Christella.
Christella.
Nice!
yeah.
Christella.
it's their leader, Christella. And that's how they were to retrieve Bearcat.
Took me a second.
So
You got that.
we looked into it. It doesn't seem as powerful as the other one that I read the reports on, at least. But
You do see demons. Though.
Sheila sort of just like is trying to take all this in. You guys have all been busy. Yeah, with you.
Yes. We have.
It seems there's been a lot of things in motion.
Yeah.
Under the camera legs.
Motion in the ocean.
Yeah, it was. And then we were on a boat. We didn't even tell you about the boat. My buddies run this boat. Good guys.
Parents.
My buddies are on the boat, and a storm comes. And they're getting thrown all overboard, and we had to save them. And then there was a big old Dunkley Osteus in the water, and we had to fight that too.
once again, remarkably accurate.
Keep it
We've
there.
had quite the few weeks.
Anyway,
She's sort of like looking down at the table, just like clearly like partially like only half listening in thought. But as you say that, she goes, yes, you have. I think this warrants a full meeting of the council.
are you not the full council?
No, I'm simply I'm a member of the council. However,
We told
Brocco.
Dilbert out in the front that we
Yeah.
had an urgent meeting.
Yes, but
And
Wellman is not.
You guys need a better system.
Problem is that you're not. People constantly come up to him and tell him they have the most important meeting that there's ever been.
me a
I'd say that this,
I mean,
granted, we waited our time. We followed the system.
We tracked her here.
I mean, I will get them here tomorrow morning.
Okay.
The council.
The full council.
Okay.
I just need to let them know, and it's not often that you necessarily need to get together with such urgency. They'll take it seriously, but
I would
Again,
just say
I
do a little employee evaluation, maybe.
the books are quite frequently packed because there are constantly people coming to us with whispers of Thessalonian this and Thessalonian that, and most of the time they end up being nothing. Yours was obviously not one of those.
How would
and
you
I
have known
apologize.
the boy who cries wolf?
Exactly. So I apologize.
No, and that's all right. We understand. I'm just.
If not Wellman, it would simply be someone turning you away with a smiling face instead of
Fair
crying.
enough.
He likes fish taffy.
I know, isn't it weird?
Yeah, it's so weird.
All right.
At least it makes Christmas very easy.
Fair enough. I'm sure it does.
I just want my sword back.
Yeah.
We're gonna go look for it. We'll probably cause a ruckus up here in this district.
We'll do our
Try
best.
not to.
I got this new floating sword though.
Is there anything that we can help you with right now?
Come back tomorrow. Clearly you've done us all a great service, even with just what you've done already. I would, if it's not too much of an apology, I'd like to set you all up in the Griffin. It's an inn up here in the Alabaster.
Very
nice
nice.
rooms, and I'll have a coach pick you up in the morning.
Absolutely. That
Nice.
sounds amazing.
We got some work to do.
appreciate
Yeah, a real class act there, Shirley.
Is there any way you can help us track someone down who might have
She just looks at you and just moves on. Help you track down this
track down
woman.
the sword or the lady who we believe has our sword?
How may we be of help in this?
We have an item of hers. Do you have any means of tracking
You sniff it.
based on?
We used a dog, and
Yeah.
the dog took us to a carriage, and the carriage took us here.
Remarkably accurate.
Am I able to make a picture?
I
of
do
it?
not have access to such magics, but if you're looking to,
Is there a service that we could pay for? Like a-
yes, but I
Like a
will arrange
magic
it.
pea
I will arrange for it for you.
Oh. Well, thank you.
This we're claiming this weapon is of utmost importance. And I would also request that once you do have it, that you, I can't force you, but that you would hand it over to the council for safekeeping.
We'll discuss it.
Of course!
Of course, the AccuWave!
That's why we were
And
coming here in the first place, right?
we would also those gauntlets. We would reward you. We would find a way to compensate you
Okay.
for what you've lost. But that and the gauntlets
There's this
for future
really
swords.
cool helmet at one of these stores down in the one of the other districts. I think we want that.
But we might need the gauntlets if we want to go find more swords for you guys.
The transportation helmet.
Yes, agreed. And if that becomes a priority, you will certainly
You gotta talk
be
to your
given the
council
balance.
about it.
Yeah, we'll talk business later.
Sure.
Oh yeah, after
All
the
this,
council
all of this is secondary to just. I will.
Finding the sword.
The sword in your hands is infinitely better than the sword.
Hell yeah,
in
it
this
is.
peacock lady's
Yeah,
hands.
that's correct.
This dude's real quick with it.
Is it
Also-
truly invisible?
Yeah, I mean,
Besides the hilt.
you can see the hill.
You can see the handle,
Still interesting.
and then this part you can't see, and then you get poked, and then all of a sudden, demons in your head.
Also, forgot to mention that the peacocks blackmailed
Patricia.
what?
Viralane?
Viralane. Didn't they?
Yeah.
They
Sort of
put the
blackmailed.
curse-
They
put the curse on her.
no, they didn't put the curse on her. They promised her to fix the curse if they got her the sword, or if she got them
Yeah,
the
okay.
sword.
And I relayed that.
Okay.
So there's a matter of someone's well-being on the line.
Well, there's a lot of people's well-being
Well,
on the line here.
Yeah.
You said it made people give demons in the head or something.
Yeah. Right?
I haven't seen it, but
You got hit
You
with that
did, you
shit.
got stabbed.
oh yeah.
The sort of
There were scary
the
demons.
sort of greed could turn you to gold, instantly killing you. So
Oh my god.
Is that the one we had?
Nope.
no, that is the sort of you have the sort of pride.
Sort of greed makes humans into gold?
It,
Just one shot,
It's-
a failsafe.
not always, but
So we're gonna be stabbing a lot of people.
in the right circumstances, people
Could you just stab anything it turns to gold?
It's a scimitar, but no, I believe it has to be a living creature.
Where?
Kill
Where
a
is
bunch of
sword at?
squirrels.
A lot safer way.
Way to go,
Infinite
animal
money
handling.
hack.
Unfortunately,
You're allowed to
Mouse,
whatever you
mouse,
want,
mouse, 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 mouse.
Cleveland Steven! That's a Luther once.
Unfortunately, transmuted gold doesn't retain the same value that real gold does. It looks just as good, but it does not have the same value.
If you. That was not the time.
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
But come. Let's see. To orchestrate a way for you to find this person. You have something of hers, you said?
Yeah.
These gloves.
These glove. Okay.
These gloves.
Return here in, if you're available, in a few hours.
Yeah, sounds good.
What time would work for you?
A few hours.
Give me until, let's say, 5th bell.
Okay.
And
Fifth bell.
5 p.m. effectively.
5 bell.
And I will try to arrange someone here to arrange a spell to hopefully track down this person.
Alright, cool.
Let's go shopping.
Let's buy
Dogs.
Let's buy you your pony.
Lady.
Shirley.
He like nods at you. It's a pleasure meeting you all. I will see you in the morning and this afternoon. This
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shirley.
Been a great help.
evening. Again, apologies for not seeing you sooner.
As discreetly as I can possibly be, I put one of my little pastries. Yeah, pastries
Little
on her.
tart.
Yeah, little thing on her desk.
So like as it sits next to a plate of other pastries that she has next to her tea that she hasn't been eating, but it does yours does look fresher than the rest of them.
I was gonna say he re-upped. I remember.
Yep.
That
And
was
she
it.
sort of nods at you and smiles, and if there's nothing else, she'll dismiss you.
Thank you for your
Let's
time.
go, gang.
Thank you.
Bang Sheila.
Her
No,
name's
I didn't
Shirley.
say that. I didn't say that.
Alright.
Okay.
Pause.
Yeah, it's probably a good time to take a little break.
Or do we want to
9
plow
o'clock.
through?
We can take a break.
We should buy.
Thomas wants an old fashioned.
A little bit, half of one.
I think I
want
need
to
one.
try it.
Nice.
You want an old fashioned?
Yeah.
We should do.
I'll have it make you one. I just didn't know if you like them.
I don't love them. Is
You're-
there,
I can make
so
something
yummy,
else
though.
too.
Pause the stream.
Oh yes.
I have to poop.
We should.
I'm over that.
then you
Welcome
came up
back,
and
everybody.
try shit, but
I pooped.
Same, actually. The only time I thought I was gonna have to fight. So the 2 or 3 times I thought I was gonna have to fight someone was because of Luke.
That's not the only time.
no, we grappled a little bit,
Multiple.
but like we didn't.
What about that
no
time you were
punches were thrown.
downtown and that guy? We don't have to go into this.
Downtown.
All right, so
Anyway,
Yeah.
we can finish this afterwards. So the 5 of you just left the manor.
Did Brocco come with us or no?
Did you have an indication to him that you need to talk to him?
Not really, but I just wanted to see if he would stick with us for
He
the
probably
couple,
came out of the room
couple
with
of
you
hours.
all,
Oh, okay.
and then says, "Okay, well, that went pretty well.
yeah, thank you for your help there.
I think that there's a lot more in store for everything going on here, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. And I wish you guys luck with Viralane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're looking for a
That
right
B
now.
word.
That B word.
What'd you say, Clitoris?
So we're gonna look for it right now.
We're waiting for the magical person. We're coming back.
We're gonna
at
get a
5.
spell.
Good for you. We got 2 hours.
Let's
So
go.
we got 2 hour time.
A
Is
few
it?
hours, right?
like 3 hours. Yeah. What
Um,
time is it?
It's a little before noon still.
Okay, yeah, we got 5 hours.
Yeah, so it's still morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would say before you guys while you guys are still in the lobby, Sheila calls out to Welbin. Welbin, set all of these fine gentlemen up and women at the Griffin, would you please? Send a carriage for them in the morning, please. Welbin sort of glances over each of you in turn, and then her goes, "I'll see that it's arranged."
Stick my nose up, turn around, and walk away.
What was it called? The Griffin?
The Griffin.
Griffin.
Gryphene.
Close enough.
Dude, I agree with RJ. I think we should go get ourselves a carriage and some horses. Get a real mode of transportation.
Okay.
Where's the nearest carriage dealership?
But you buying domestic? Like, what do you...
Imports only.
Imports
Imports,
only?
Fast.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll pay more for repairs, but... It's,
My family's got connections.
As long as there's no tariffs, we'll take it.
Jesus.
Too soon.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Topical.
Fuck.
Okay.
So Margot's not watching.
Yeah, she'll eliminate heart attack or something. So what's your first order of business here? You're going to look for a carriage? Is that what you're looking
Carriage
for?
dealer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carriage dealer?
Wagon, carriage, horses, dogs.
Oh my god.
Okay, I don't have that.
I still feel bad about slaughtering those ends.
I know.
We didn't slaughter them. We chopped them up.
Yeah,
They're
he attacked
trees.
us.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He just
did
like
not.
he just sort of like he
We
was a little
rolled-
intimidating, but he
Yeah,
didn't attack us.
we rolled. That's
We
all
rolled
that
initiative.
happened.
That means he attacked us.
No,
No, he
not
just sorta
necessarily.
looked.
We could have talked to him. Stefan brought it up like outside of
Oh,
session.
yeah, we could.
I think I asked because
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
so what if I just tried to persuade them to not attack? He's like,
That
might
could have worked.
Well, listen.
but we didn't even try.
Yeah, it also assumes that you share a language.
That is true.
I mean, you could, even without that, you could have still done it, but it would have been a lot harder.
I think I have that spell though.
Speak with plants.
That
It's
is a
literally a
spell.
plant.
Well, that's comprehend language.
So you'd be able to understand what they're
Yeah.
saying, but you wouldn't be able to talk back very easily. But that still is half. At least you can pantomime when they respond. It'd be something. It'd be something. It'd be a
We
start.
could have tried.
The running rate for a horse, a draft horse, is about 50 gold, and the running price for a carriage is about 100.
Do we need
So
a carriage or
2
do we-
horses and a carriage.
Do we need a carriage or can we get something else? What other modes? What other
You can
transport?
get a cart for 15 gold.
It's
A
just like a
cart.
wagon.
Yeah, but it's an uncovered cart, correct? The carriage has a cover on it.
Yep.
Yeah. Do we
How
want
much gold do we got?
carriage?
There's also wagons.
I know.
Wagons
What
are
the-
in between.
Yeah,
Oh,
wagon
wagons
in between.
I'll also, I mean, I don't. If you guys just want this for the city, cool. But if you guys are planning on going where depending on where you're planning on going next, could depend on how useful a horse and carriage is.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. That's why I kind of hesitated when I was like, yeah, no, we should go. Because I was like, what if we leave soon?
Like when we were gonna park this thing and who's gonna
We drive it back.
Right. Then
But
I was
where
like,
are we
but then,
going? Are we going somewhere
Right.
that has you? The way that we have to get
Yeah.
somewhere would depend on, right?
Yeah, I can think of one place that would be very difficult.
Yeah,
get to
an
with a horse and
island
carriage.
perhaps.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I have a giant ass boat.
I mean, how much gold do we have?
It's up to you guys.
Like, we could pay someone to bring it there too.
We also should get war dogs for these two to ride
Yeah.
on. That's
I agree
pretty
that.
badass.
Yeah, we should do.
Suicide
Let's do
badass.
that.
That's kind of what I think.
Without like specific, I think there's like beats for being mounted. I want to say, and like I think it also involves like animal handling. To like just buying them doesn't mean you suddenly have dog mounts inherently. Like you have them, but it's not just.
Would my animal handling help them?
Not if you want to do something else in combat. Like if you're just trying to ride cross country and you want to spend your time like
Training the dog.
helping them keep their dog under control, I'd let you give them advantage on their roll. But ultimately, it's going to be their roll.
But they can't ride it into battle.
They can. It's just going to be DCs will be harder because like if a fireball flies by this dog, he's not like you better have a good animal handling to keep that dog under control, or he's going to freak out.
You can also just have dogs in battle.
Yeah. I think there's feats that are around riding so that you.
Yeah, but
Animal abuse on their little sheet.
You have to mention that. Yes.
Oh yeah, was that an X thing?
And this is speaking as someone who is currently playing a mounted character in Pathfinder, and it's been a blast. But
Movies when dogs get hurt.
good old Felru, Sage of Winter,
That's a good thing.
Your little
well, we don't have to get anything.
Your little dude.
the little goat.
I kind of fell behind. I keep track of
Can I see
it,
it?
but
Okay.
figure it out.
I
I have.
Could you just even ballpark it? Like I know we have enough money to buy these things, but like how much?
I have them
like,
on.
Would
I
it be
have
more
mine
than
on
half our
mine,
money?
My guy.
I think pretty.
What is
I meant to put it on the bottom.
I'm probably saying like
I just-
750.
I just bought it. Like,
And
I
my
was like,
guess would
okay, I'm
be
happy with it.
Or probably
could spend
not
another 2
north of
hours fussing
2,000,
over it.
Are we?
I'm just buy it.
No, we're
I
like.
have no regrets. I was trying. This last session I was thinking about how to polymorph him into an owl so I could fly.
Or we can just wait.
That's cool.
We can do this out of. We can figure this out
Yeah.
for next session.
Yeah.
True, that too.
Yeah, this isn't really imperative.
Yeah, why don't we? Because I want to fight something today.
And then that gives you time, Eric. Then you don't have to do it. Right?
All
All right. Do we shop?
Do we need
we have
anything?
total?
Not really.
Okay,
Do we just
so yeah, I don't
shop
think that's worth it.
for 3 hours, 4
Sure.
hours?
Just putz around.
Grab some food.
Okay. You shop. You putz around. You see the sights. You. So yeah, what do you get? Do you guys literally shop? Or do you guys do anything else while you're? You guys just see, do you guys just see the town? What
I
do you guys
wander around the.
Yeah, we
Alabaster
can just
district.
wander around Alabaster District.
do? Okay.
I'm looking for Viralane.
I try and find somewhere to perform.
Okay.
Earn some coin.
I try to get as far away from wherever he's performing. Okay.
Oh, that's fair.
You set out on a journey to the other side of the world. You hear about this place called Minkai. Sounds like a great destination. It's where Jade Region took place.
You can go steal the
And it's on the other side of the world.
I'm gonna min-kill you.
What was I looking?
Before he does that, I ask him to copy the verses of that song into my notebook.
Okay. I mean, do you do that?
Because
There you
he knows
Yes, I-
he knows all the words better than I.
I do that. Yes.
And I find a little park bench and I sit down and just I'm looking over it, trying to
Okay.
think of anything I can remember for.
make-
I'd say probably about 2 hours.
Make another roll. To some intelligence recall based roll.
Intelligence.
History is the most obvious one. Yeah, I think that was the one we went with last time.
History. Do I do another history or just a straight intelligence check?
Whichever one's better.
It's the same.
Then yeah, just intelligence.
Did.
Did you ever pick it up?
16.
Pick up what?
Yeah, there's
I
still
was gonna ask you that earlier, but
there's still something that you're struggling to remember, or that you've heard once or twice before. That this between the song and the symbols, that and you're just you're not quite there.
As I did this, I had the mask sitting out on my lap. Like my legs are crossed. It's on the one leg. I have the notebook in my hand, and I'm just looking at it, just trying to.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second here. I'm trying to find something. Unfortunately, this book is not always very. Oh, nope, that's not it. Is it?
you should go and try to find some stray dogs.
Nope, not. I really don't like the way this is.
What? The book. Yeah.
It's back. I'm gonna write the words in it.
Just completely wrong.
With invisible ink.
Nice.
It's urine.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
I made this pen.
What do you mean?
Is there seriously?
Wood shop, baby. I made it. I laid that. And it started out as like a piece of block.
That's sick, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I had this little, what were those things called we made in the World of Tech? Those little dragsters.
Mm-hmm.
I had one, and all we had to do was just like, and I just
Fucked it up.
yeah, real bad. So then I had to glue it. It was terrible.
I need
That
like
was when I found out I'm not at all. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say I need like
Scrap paper.
no a quill with ink.
Yeah.
This is a normal pen ain't gonna suffice.
I'm about to bust it out.
I would have been like, no way.
The feather in my hat was a quill all along. Poo.
Maybe the pen just isn't working.
Maybe. Cones of
It is from
sunshine.
fucking high school.
Okay, I got lots of options.
How about this pen?
It's the two-handed roll.
This banger of a thing.
It's always been about the
The Donuts Robin pen.
Yeah.
Donuts Robin.
Essence of the game. And you can pull that boy out.
What?
Pull it.
What are you,
Yank it. Twist it.
what are you
Pop
talking
it.
about?
Flick
Pull
it.
it.
Maybe that's fine.
It still has a little flashlight on it.
That's
Ba-
looks
barely
very
works.
useful.
Oh.
The stylus too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made it all together.
Yeah,
It's
this
one
thing
of
was fucking cool.
Thomas, as you're sort of sitting down looking at this piece of paper, you see you have the mask out too.
Yeah.
You're not like
Exactly. Yeah.
Sure, but you're just kind of like observing,
Mhm.
looking at it. There's people that come and go. The park is like the only. Well, there are other benches, but this is definitely the nicest place in the Alabaster District to sort of sit and have a quiet moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then like you do get some people walking by, sort of like briefly looking at you. And at one point, there's like this old geezer who's like walking with a cane, who comes up next to you and just goes, "Oh, you look like you have a puzzle on your mind.
I do.
Anything interesting?"
I kind of like take the mask and I go, not particularly, and I like put it in my. I'm just trying to figure out something from my past.
Oh man.
The longer you live, the more there is to think about. Well, I hope you solve it.
Thank you. I'm gonna actually make some check on him.
Okay.
Insight, would that work? I don't know.
Mhm.
But
If you're trying to get like a clock on him.
yeah.
Go try this monster.
Natural one. It's a 3.
He seems like a curious old man.
Old ass dude.
Yeah. Seems like one of those guys that like comes up to you and starts asking you questions, and just like wants to be really friendly.
Have you seen any of these masks before?
So you show him the mask?
Well, I mean, he saw it.
Well,
I didn't I didn't.
No, but he saw he didn't get a good look at it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Natural.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
What's a mask?
He looks like, I mean, I've seen masks before, but one looks about the same as any other.
I'll do the same thing, right?
I'll do the same thing. Yeah, hide your face, usually. Sometimes it's just the eyes.
That's what this one is.
Just an eye mask.
I'm doing like a Mardi Gras mask.
Yeah.
Like, just like...
They're like, well, you worry you sleep.
Yeah.
My face is
Just
scared.
two pieces of wood like this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Rick. You have the lyrics out?
Yeah, I had them written down on my notebook.
I want to recognize that old song, that one.
Yeah?
Hmm.
Know a thing or two about it?
Oh, nothing in particular. Other than it's a silent promise, right? That's what people call it.
Yeah.
The guy rolled the
Yeah.
natural one looking at the mask. We're not talking about that.
Oh, is that part of the riddle?
Yeah.
Well, wish you luck, good sir.
Thank you, stranger.
And he sort of like he shuffles off, and you see him go up to like this woman in the park with her kid.
Is she breastfeeding the child?
No.
He walks up. I can just see. I don't. My
He was
head,
checking it out.
He strikes up a conversation with her, and like he just seems like on a mission to just talk to
Yeah.
everybody.
That. A nice older man.
Sure.
Yeah.
She
Fair enough.
breastfeeding.
Okay.
Dude, I just don't know why I imagine him hobbling over to this woman. She breastfeeding the
She
child.
breastfeeding.
I don't know why my brain just went to that.
Baldy, we get it.
Goes over.
All right, brother.
Very nice. And then just moves on.
Nice tits.
The most inappropriate old man in the
Cotton
park.
tomatoes.
Yeah. Why are tomatoes in that picture?
Or worse, he just goes up there and doesn't say anything. He just stares. Just somehow worse.
Can I help you? No, I'm just looking.
I'm just watching. No, I'm good where I am, thank you. Okay, but yeah, you guys are managed to pass the hours. I guess everyone but Baldy.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Let's stop right before.
I know. Couldn't get to it faster. Oh, that was weird. It sounded like almost like water.
Felt like under our feet.
Kind of did. Anyway. Figure that out. We'll worry about that later.
Insurance is a thing.
Yep.
Maybe is your heater kicking on?
It could be, but the fans would be going. Like you'd hear the furnace going.
Ice maker and
I don't know. It sounded like the water was. Oh, you know what? It could have been. Sometimes that the toilet down here leaks, and every once in a while it needs to retop it off the tank.
Yep.
And so it might have been the water running.
That was fucking loud.
It
My
was-
feet
it was
started
really loud for
shaking. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem. I'm not entirely buying that, but it could be that.
He's
Sounds
just
like
a-
you're still DMing while you're telling us that. It's not on the vibe. It was like
No.
narrative.
Then all of a sudden, the feet,
All of a sudden.
the floor below us starts shaking.
The rest of you make anyone who's just like out exploring the Alabaster District, make a charisma check.
Charisma?
Yeah.
We're all like, aw.
I mean, I'll make one because I'm just sitting.
Well, yeah, but you're not talking to people.
No, I'm just.
3.
I am paying attention to my surroundings.
Yes, but this one specifically involves talking to people.
Three.
And you're explicitly 3? Okay.
3
Well.
also.
Do you hear about the did you ever dream that you could
Did you ever have a dream that did you ever have a dream?
that you wish you could do whatever? What did you roll?
6, 3 modifier, 9 total.
No way.
I roll a 9 minus 3 for 6.
You have a
You're
-3
Yeah,
on your
I'm really-
charisma? What's your charisma? There's no way it's -3.
You're right, it's off. Minus 1.
Okay. It's like -3 charisma.
I charisma.
I think that's a 2.
Oh, you know what I was looking at? My robot.
Your robot's got a
Robot's got a
minus.
That makes more
That-
sense.
Check
Oh,
that
of course, Jake.
But that's
Roll that, Tony. Womp womp.
What did you roll, Sif?
3.
Wow, you all rolled like below 8.
Yeah.
Wow.
I rolled a
Okay.
9.
Everyone is
Jake.
not happy
Okay.
with us being up here.
You
No,
rolled
that's not- that's not-
Lucas
that's not
just
what it's
rolled
about.
back-to-back 20s.
After the
After the
failing?
fact.
Oh, it sucks. I mean, this wasn't anything super important. It was just like while you guys are killing time in the city, did you guys hear anything interesting? Kind of thing.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I barely.
Sif did make a good point that I also had a musical instrument made out of the bone, so in this time I also get that.
Oh yeah,
Take
you
that.
would have that too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
When did you go and do that?
Wasn't it like
Oh, yeah,
it was
yeah,
a flute,
pipes.
right? Or pipe or something?
Yeah, like a flute out of the bone.
Yeah, yeah,
Piper's Peter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Piper's Peter. Penis is Piper.
Okay. But you guys passed the hours, and it's approaching fifth bell.
Wait, did I find somewhere to perform?
You did.
Okay.
Make a performance check.
Shred.
Would you do it again?
No, I mean, I rolled a 6. I just rolled 2 20s, a 15, and a 19.
Of
so.
course.
You gotta
Well,
quit
you
rolling.
didn't roll a
You gotta-
natural one,
yeah.
which is the big thing.
Actually,
No,
it'd be
that would be
better.
great because
Because you can
I'm
re-roll.
lucky.
One,
The lucky
Yeah,
feet.
Oh, I see. But
So with my performance mod, that's still a 15.
okay. So you in the sort of 5 or 6 hours that you play, you are able to earn, let's say, probably 5 gold. Which is, pretty damn good.
Profit?
All things said.
Profits.
A golden hour is a pretty damn good wage.
Yeah.
I want to play a bard that's an OnlyFans model.
oh my god.
That's hilarious. Why has no one done that?
Someone might have.
Pretty much Scanlan.
That's your
Dude,
performance.
I just cannot think of a bard without thinking about Scanlan.
Yeah. that's
He's
pretty-
ruined my perception of a bard.
bards. Yeah. No. In that one city, try and seduce a dragon. It's the classic thing bards supposed to do.
Gotta seduce the dragon.
Yeah, this is far as I know. I don't think he tried to seduce any dragons. Anyway, moving on. So do you all head back to after the performance? Roll your charisma check one more time, since you were in a social gathering, you specifically. With
That
a
was
lot.
good stuff.
16.
16. Okay, so you let's see.
Sif asked, she goes, is Donkey from Shrek a bard?
Actually checks out.
That
He's
dude,
always singing.
and he smashed a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn some scuttlebutt, Louis.
I think I am.
You hear a few things. A few things people are talking about. And in this part of the city, people do love their wilder rumors in the sense that they're not as in touch with what's really going on in the city. But you hear stories that the rumored sort of pirate king of the oceans has come back from the dead, and is getting ready to basically raise hell upon the shores of Magnemar once again. You hear that people are increasingly upset in the Underbridge and some of the other rougher parts of the city, growing increasingly frustrated with the leadership at Magnemar, and tensions have been growing there. You hear that some shade being thrown at Varisians, that those damn gypsies are slurs being tossed around.
Goddamn gypsies.
Are up to their no good, harrowing rituals once again, and that it's their fault that people are having are effectively giving birth to. What's the word? I could say monsters, but
People are giving birth to monsters?
they're having like deformed births where they're not human. They're some sort of weird creature that's being born, and it's happening, in places of specific Virisian density.
Side quests.
Cool. I mean, not cool that that's happening. It's cool that I learned the scuttlebutt.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
They bought it.
And
Nailed Nat 20.
Nat 20.
He,
But yeah.
We're just hamming it up.
But after you finish your performance, you presumably head back towards Hyde Park Manor.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. You as you enter, you see. You see Sheila sort of talking to someone with these like green and white and black and blue and purple multicolored, almost tie-dye but not quite, robes. It looked like some sort of holy vestment, just sort of in the lobby. And as you all enter, she like looks up. Oh, and they arrive now. Thank you for being punctual. Please tell me.
Bing bong.
Did I? Did I write down?
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Fuck your life.
Bing bong.
There we go.
Wood.
Quit rolling.
Cool. Benz.
Okay. She introduces you to. This is Babalu Zamantiu, I suppose. She is the.
Mompidu. How's it do? Is it?
Go ahead. Stop.
You see the woman in the sort of clerical vestments, and she has like these big sort of reminiscent of a dream catcher like earrings, and she sort of looks up at all of you and goes, "I'm supposed to help you with this, tracking down some woman in the city, right?"
Yes.
Is she a woman?
Viralane, yeah.
Well, I don't know if she's a gnome.
It doesn't make her less of a
It's all
woman.
the same.
We didn't know until we had women.
What?
Sheila indicates into the meeting room. If you all may, give us some privacy.
Is you okay?
We follow her.
Sure. So you all head into the room. And I have 2 tabs. The woman sort of just goes, "Well, I'm going to attempt a scrying ritual. It's sort of it's in my repertoire. It's difficult for me still, but I do think I can pull it off.
Maybe we can help you.
I was told you have something of this woman's."
Hand it over again.
I don't have it.
Oh, well.
What the hell?
I think Ben has it, I think. Do you have the hand? Okay, glove. Perfect. That was not necessary.
You should have pulled
I was
it.
imagining.
She's surprised
You
it's
go
just you.
invisible and run off.
That would have been funny.
Okay, so this is not a sure thing. I'll say that now. Having something makes it more likely to succeed. But these things don't always work. It depends on the person's force of will. It'll take. What's the spell? 10 minutes?
Well, it can't be that good of a will.
It will take about 10 minutes for me to cast the spell, and hopefully I'll be able to see where she is and give you some information.
Finally, we can get revenge on your ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so
What were you calling her instead of Sheila?
Shirley. I just always make up a name
No, I know.
that
yeah.
starts with the same letter.
I was trying to remember what that was because I think you should call her Shelly next.
Shirley in the temple.
Sheen's love.
Shirley Boach. What?
Did you ever Shirley
Shirley
Boach?
Sontag.
okay.
I meant to say Sontag.
Oopsie.
The spell also requires a
Kiss and
focus worth at least 1,000 gold pieces. That's what she has.
Fuck.
It's not consumed. It simply is needed to focus the magical energy. And so she pulls out a bowl of sort of very decorative bowl of water and sort of fills it with regular water, but the bowl itself is what is worth 1,000. And on it you can see sort of gems and dyes that make up the rim of it, and the colors sort of match her robes, and you kind of see like butterflies symbolism throughout it, and so this will take a good 10 minutes, and I suppose I'll let you know what we see. And she sort of takes the gloves and she puts them down the table, and sort of like wraps it around the bowl, and begins casting a spell. There's two. The person who's casting the spell does not know the person. She only knows about her second hand,
Right.
from you all,
Right.
which means that Viralane saving throw gets she gets to add a +5 to her roll.
Mm-hmm.
But because you have a garment of hers, she gets a -4 to the roll.
Suck it.
So it's only a +1.
It's only a +1. Viralane has a +5 to her roll already, so it's a +6 now. And the DC. I have to look up proficiency bonuses. Hold on. What level do proficiency bonuses increase in Pathfinder or in 5th edition?
3. At level 6, our proficiency bonus is 3. Is that what you asked?
Wait, what is it at 9th? What's the proficiency bonus at 9th level?
Depends on your class, I think. Is this a cleric?
Yeah, it's a cleric.
Look at that, I opened a cleric.
That's why I rolled
Level 9 is +4. Yep, level 9 hits +4. And she's level 10, technically. But, so she gets +4. And the DC is 8, plus her proficiency bonus, 12. Plus her wisdom, another 4. 16. So DC is 16, Virulane has a +6. So you need to roll under the Virulane has to roll under a 10 on her saving throw for this to work.
Okay.
So,
Easy.
someone likes to roll for me.
17.
Okay, well, Virulane shrugs off the scry ritual.
Fuck!
And,
Can we use...
Oh no! Naughty Kool-Aid.
Wait.
You use DM and
DM inspo?
not in this.
Subtract
It's not Sif's roll. It's Virulane's roll. And she, after a few minutes of scry, and over the course of this ritual, you sort of begin to see this woman's, like, under her hair, it's like she starts sweating and she's like coming down on her face, and she's just really trying to concentrate and get this thing to work. But after a couple of minutes, she starts breathing heavy, and eventually she just, like, with a big sigh of relief, she just like exhales, and you can sort of, the rippling in the water just ceases, and it goes shimmered completely flat. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
I can try again tomorrow, perhaps, but she, if it's worth anything, she doesn't know that we're looking for her. But she's strong.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your troubles.
You can try again tomorrow.
We'll try again tomorrow then.
We're gonna go look.
tomorrow.
We will look in the meantime.
But if we don't find anything...
She looks to Sheila and says, well, you just let me know. And yeah, if we don't find anything, I'll call for you again tomorrow. I thank you so much. And she sort of like also hands hands her a sack of coins. Like it's pretty. She's not trying to hide it or anything.
Sheila hands to cleric.
Sheila hands to the cleric a fairly sizable amount of coins, and you know,
Big sack.
there's at least 100 coins in there. You don't know what kind, but and
Cleric and uneasy.
yeah, and she said, well, thank you for your donation, and she sort of like shakily gets up and heads out from the room.
All right. Well, then let's try and do this the old-fashioned way.
We could pay people to look.
We could.
We could ask if
We could-
anybody knows anything about the Peacock Manor here.
Last
I
night,
mean,
I would have.
surely
I would have learned to speak with animals.
Yeah, maybe other people do on the show.
Okay.
On my long rest.
Well, you can't change spells when you rest.
I thought it was a long rest.
You can only change spells.
When
You recover.
level change.
You change levels, you can change your spells. When you level up, you can change one of your spells.
We did.
Yeah. So when you hit level 5 to 6,
Oh! When you change levels.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was every
Nope.
day. No, never mind.
when you level up as a ranger, you pick it depends on the level. You pick a new spell that you know, and you can also replace a spell that you already know with one you could know. And she's well, I'm sorry that didn't work out. That's how these things go, unfortunately.
Is there a hall that we can rent here?
A
Or
hall?
to put on a show? Do you have
Um,
like a rental space?
Do they serve
Perhaps.
Not really, no.
Is there anywhere we could find a venue?
Could you be more specific?
We want to put on a show and maybe attract our prey.
Oh, I see. Is she a
She's
bar
a new-
crawler or? Like,
Yeah,
is
she's a bar crawler. She likes to perform. She's always
Oh, she's a performer. Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
She's a little flouncy.
she falls.
She's very.
She's a performer.
A
dramatic.
performer, yes.
I see. Well, I don't. There are certainly places that match that description. It would. I can look into it.
Should we pretend she's putting on a show? Maybe it'll attract her.
That's what
That's
he
what
said.
Oh, is
he
that what
said.
you
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
It
we,
is a good idea, so.
if we can find a venue that's willing to let us basically throw away their
Well, you can put on a performance.
their whatever talent they have booked on a particular night.
Not attract her.
And oh, there's a desperate opening. Maybe
No, like,
that's what
she
you're
does a
thinking.
show
That
and they
Yeah.
go to
that
the
would bring her
venue,
in.
there's people.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure, but maybe like
If you're not trying to lie low,
I'm just maybe I think she might be, but she might be tempted.
If it's
So
big
maybe-
enough.
and she's also has a curse on her. That's maybe it's.
Lifted now. Yeah, tested him.
Well, I mean the barricade is probably possessing her in some way.
So how long has it been since she disappeared? Like how many days?
I think like 6 days. Because I think it was like 2 days before you guys arrived in Magnamar that she poofed out on you guys.
So is there any way
This is
that
before.
like any of us could reason how long it might take for her to possibly lift the curse? Like to me, it sounds like maybe there's not even enough time to lift that curse, and therefore she might be laying low.
Roll religion or arcana.
Okey-dokey.
Which one's
That's
better?
a 3, so that's not good. Religion or arcana, so it's a 5.
Yeah, you don't know if it's as simple as a spell or if it requires some sort of sacrificial ritual. You know, you're not sure.
Gotcha. Okay.
But Sheila does ask, so have you any luck since this morning on finding this woman? Or are you hoping just putting all the weight on the magic?
We were hoping the magic.
You know,
We had
I
a
was
busy.
hoping to.
We did. I mean, we did look. We just had no luck.
Yeah.
Ear
Well,
to the ground.
we'll try again.
Let's head out into the city and start asking
Dress
people.
up, claiming to be her. And every night we just put on a bad performance, claiming to be her. And then maybe it'll draw
That's a
her
good
out.
idea.
That's pretty good.
I have disguised
I
self.
like that. Jeff likes that.
What? dress up as her.
No, I have this actual spell that I can like physically change how I look.
But you can't change your voice. You don't have the actor feat, do you?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter who knows what she.
Because we were putting on a bad
Bad
performance, so.
That's not a fucking bad idea at all.
What if you start doing that in the streets right now?
Viralane.
Yeah.
One last show.
And I
That-
do like a
That would.
spin my feet around, so I do like a 360. And I go, sounds good to me.
And then you jump off the rails.
No, bad, no. Okay.
I love it.
Okay, so I cast Disguise Self.
How long does it last?
last?
And
Before you jump
wait,
off.
should we
I
like?
thought we were doing it right now.
We're doing it right now.
You
We
said
don't-
do it in the street. You
Well,
said
we're not. We haven't discussed it.
All right, so don't act like I'm crazy.
I think we should have make it.
I think we should
Yeah,
be a
make it a
whole
big
formal
deal.
show.
We
and
should
then-
advertise it.
Okay, let's do that.
And then we need it every night of the week. So that word gets around.
That makes
And
sense.
yeah.
I can do it.
And then we
It
should.
only lasts 1 hour.
I know. I
Yeah.
looked at.
The show itself should be reenactments of everything that we've encountered with her.
Yeah.
Ooh, like an Avatar.
Like an
Yes!
Yeah. What are they called? The Ember Island players.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Dude, what was the name of the island where we killed the Ents?
It didn't have a specific name.
Okay, then
Don't think.
Ember Island players it is. Or
Can
is
that
it-
be
Is this an
Sure.
Avatar? Is this an Avatar reference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when they sat in
The theater
the
and
audience
watched
and they watched
themselves.
the play of themselves?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what we're hoping happens here.
Yeah.
And the only person who was excited
What
was
is
Toph.
these?
Sometimes you need those.
Oh, okay.
They dressed up.
All right.
Like it'll say,
Yeah.
like,
No,
you
we're gonna
spell-
try to
They were all
spell
dressed
casting
up like
modifier.
Get
cartoon people.
or plus
They
your
had
spell.
A theater.
Avatar.
We're gonna try to rent out a theater.
Okay.
play.
Where are you looking? What kind of theater you're looking for? What like level
Or-
of?
How much would that cost? Like, I don't know.
I was gonna say maybe we talk to.
Well, the more
Sheila
the
pays
more
for it.
exclusive it is, the higher it's going to cost.
What about just
Would-
like
The cheapest ones are going to be the ones
Down in the.
like the worst of the world.
I was thinking. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so basically, you know, if they're making like 20 gold a ticket,
Yeah.
jeez,
you know,
Christ.
this is for the high class people. You know, that's a lot of people that they'll be losing out on.
It just sucks.
But if you're looking at renting out a a place where like there's just entertainment that's free and they try to get people in the door, a lot cheaper to try and get
like
that
an
one.
outdoor like amphitheater or something, or in a park.
There are parks. There's a park in the Alabaster district, that Baldy was at when he was looking at the mask. It doesn't really have a stage, but there's still enough open space that you could perform there.
How
Got a
much?
builder.
How much money do you think Shirley's got? Maybe she can rent a theater out.
That's true. If
Have
she's-
we left Sheila?
Yeah.
if
We
you
just
are-
walk
we?
outside. You can run back in.
Wait, Sheila.
You guys can like pop back in before
Okay.
she goes back into the chambers.
Okay, so we do.
Yeah, Ben, yes.
Hey,
Did you go alone?
yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you think we could get as a stipend from your council in order to try and catch Viralane on our own?
Depends on. I mean, I'm paying. Isn't that what I'm paying for the scrying ritual for? What do you? Is this for the venue?
This is for the venue. We're
mean-
diversifying our investments.
Let me know where you want it, and I can. I mean, depending on how much it is, I can cash the check effectively. I mean, our funds are not infinite, and there are certainly some venues up here in the cliff top that I don't think I could afford. The scrying is much more cost effective in that way.
We will
That
make
makes
some
sense.
money back.
Yeah.
We will.
Sell a ticket charge.
Sure.
The scrying that we said?
Yeah, scrying is the spell that the cleric was doing.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Are you in the mood for some entertainment?
I'm in the mood to find a sword.
Are you in the mood for some entertainment that might help us find a sword?
Sure. It means to an end.
Come with me.
We're going venue shopping now.
Yes. There's no moment like the present moment. right now. Right now.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, baby.
Too fucking easy.
11. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Why do you always your rolls, man?
Do this! I know! My rolls don't make any sense, ever.
It's just like, I'm sorry, I'm about to eat and turn in for the night. I have things to attend to. But if you find a place, as I said, let me know, and we can see if it's something in our price range.
Have you ever stayed at the Graphene before?
I've been there, but as I have my own manor here, I have not had the pleasure. Rooms are gorgeous, though.
Gorgeous lady for a gorgeous room. I have plenty of room in my room.
She blushes and gives a smile. Forget how forward some people can be.
Better than backwards, you know what I'm saying?
I suppose so. Well, she shakes her head. Well, maybe I'll have a reason to visit at some point.
God damn.
Sounds good. Guess we'll talk tomorrow.
She just sort of nods and then, without saying anything else, just covers part of her face and walks back into the room.
You would blush.
And you could dance as I walk out like you would in a movie. Pretty Girl's Number. Walk out and go to them. So I struck out, but we're in the game tomorrow.
Thought we were trying to have this show tonight.
One out does not the end of an inning make, my friend.
Fair enough.
To the first venue.
What's a baseball?
That's a baseball.
To the venue. Okay, so now it's Operation Find a Venue.
Yep.
Yeah.
How are you guys going to approach this?
I think we should just perform in a local park.
So here's the other thought I had. Go ahead, sorry.
And yeah, just walk around town, hand out flyers, and shout about the performance.
It's already 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is cool.
Like she's
But we
performing
also-
every day this week, every evening. Yeah.
Okay, that's something. Because we have... It's a good idea. I think we just need to round it out because she's in hiding. She can't perform. We're going to put on a performance in her name and suck. If she's already in hiding, how would sucking draw her out? That could also drive her farther in hiding. Because she could be so embarrassed. She's like, I just need to get this curse removed and then I can come back and do a good show. You know what I mean?
Or what if she has the curse already?
Well, then we'd be more lucky that way because she could prove that it's not her right away. But if the curse is still there, she would only have reason to stay hidden.
She's got a big ego.
She does.
Let's just try it.
Okay. Well, but that also helps us. We need to choose then too. Where would it make more sense in the Alabaster district, where there's more people with money and her name could be more tarnished, or in the Low Cleft where it's going to be cheaper to do. There's more people to spread word of mouth. That kind of thing.
I'd say up top because this is her last known location.
Okay, that does make sense. I'd say Low Cleft because we could probably get the word out sooner, and we could afford it more easily.
It's a first level spell. How many first level slots do you have a day?
4.
Yeah,
Could do 4 performances a day.
we could. We could do 2 up here, 2 down there.
It's not a bad idea.
Tomorrow we do it.
So we wait till tomorrow if
The thing doesn't work.
the skivvy doesn't work, whatever the name of that thing is.
Scry.
Scry doesn't work.
Yeah.
Or we do it before scrying.
I mean, we're gonna long rest tonight, right?
Yeah.
So why not do a performance
We
I
tonight?
do
think we
2
do.
Alright.
performances, one in the low, one in the upper.
Yeah. There you
Let's
go.
do it.
So why don't we? I say we start. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I could cast this spell back to back.
Yeah.
Do 2 shows back to back. Do you guys wanna? We could split up again. Some of us could go down to the Low Cleft to spread word down there about that show, and some could stay up here to find a venue and spread word about that show. / advertise.
It's not a bad idea.
I think we start the show up here. I'll go advertise
Down there.
down in a low place.
Okay.
I think one of you should go with.
I'll go with him.
Okay. And then we'll look for a venue up top. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
We go spread the word.
Yeah, we do it.
Make persuasion checks or
Everyone?
performance checks. And anyone that wants to specifically spread the word. Like, I can't do it.
Persuasion or performance?
Yeah.
20.
17.
20 on what? Diplomacy? Charisma?
Oh,
17
performance.
I did persuasion.
Okay, so we'll say you go around singing
Cool.
to advertise.
Mm-hmm.
13.
13 on diplomacy.
Persuasion.
When I use my new fancy bone flute.
Got a 15.
That
Hopefully
yours,
that's
was yours was diplomacy?
17.
Persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion.
17. Eric.
15.
Sif.
11.
And that's Jacob and
Okay.
or RJ and I down in the other district. Just spreading word of mouth.
Who's in the lower district? You,
Me.
RJ?
Yeah, just us two.
Okay. You guys are advertising that you are performing today, tomorrow,
Tonight there will be a performance by the world famous Viralane.
and where?
Flyers. I'm gonna sprint across.
That's a good. Yeah, we're gonna go find a venue really quick.
Well,
Well, you try to find that before you advertise.
Yeah, we would have done
I think we
that.
should just do it.
I know, but
or in a park.
In this
Isn't
park.
There's
Oh,
a
that park.
And there-
Oh,
well, there's
that
a park.
and this park.
Yeah, let's do one in that park. Both
Okay.
parks.
Both parks.
okay.
Is that? Do we think that would be best for Alabaster folks?
I mean,
Fuck it.
there's not really many open spots like here or here.
But it
Which
doesn't
park
have
did
to
I
be
go
outside,
to?
though,
I went to this
necessarily.
one.
We could even
That's
probably
true, we won't
Steph.
like pretend we're
Sorry,
being
what?
her and being
Which
good.
park
and
did
she'll
I
still be
go
drawn out
at?
being like,
This
"Let's
one
take
or this
credit
one?
with my name."
Where's your
They're
point?
getting all the
North or
praise
south?
and not
Which
me.
part?
Like they're gonna think that's what
Yours
I
is
look
right
like.
there.
We could also do both.
Because like what's
The
gonna
far
draw
one?
people
Okay.
out every night? If
So
they
we.
go, "Well, I was a
This
shit
is where I
fan,"
was. I tell you
or
guys
whatever.
about it.
Good point.
This is the park I was at, and I tell you guys about it. It was a nice park, and
When did you go to the park?
when I
Oh,
was
to study.
Yeah.
You
Do we want to do it outside? I mean, I guess I'm asking as a like,
do it
would the
outside.
Alabaster folks want to be inside, or would they come to an outside performance too?
Depends on the weather.
How's the
Summertime
weather?
nights, pretty good time
Yeah.
of
Okay.
year. People would come. You may not get the most stuck up people
Yeah.
because there's no beverages being served. There's no seating.
Yeah.
Are you
Right.
kidding me?
Right.
Like, yeah.
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
But you expect some people would show up. The younger people of these districts, the people who are just more interested in seeing a performance, the people that on for a stroll, the people. I had something else there, I lost it. But yeah, it's not entirely implausible. You also make a. Ooh, I wish. Do you have any knowledge? What knowledges do you have?
It's a good question.
A lot. Anyway, knowledges.
Actually, I'm just gonna give this to you because you're a bard.
Okay. Cool.
You do have some concern that if things got a little too rowdy, the guards could like come and just break up the thing.
Yeah, that was my question too. If we need like a permit.
Yeah, there are certainly processes to go through, especially in the summit districts, for things like this. They're fine until they get to a certain size,
Yeah.
and then it's like, okay, this is more than just a guy playing on a corner. This is becoming a disturbance, and the guards are summoned to break it up because someone would complain.
Ooh. Maybe we cause a riot in her name.
Disguise.
So it's less likely to happen in the shoreside districts.
Because then they would try and arrest her, and you could
Right.
disguise yourself.
Right, and then they would actually be on the look for her.
Yeah.
Free PI, baby.
That's
not bad.
double.
That's not bad.
Finally.
It's over.
All right, let's go cause a riot up top.
Okay.
Or maybe the up top should be the good one, and the down low should be the riot.
I feel like the authorities would be more motivated in the.
Fuck it, let's just do them.
Absolutely.
Both.
Yeah.
Do them both.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Do you guys know the plan? Do we already set it?
We do the first show down here, get it rowdy, disappear, run up top,
Would they
do it
come
up top.
Would they come up to the top one?
Yeah,
if
be
they
like, we're
that
doing
show,
another show
and
right
come up
now.
to
Bring
their-
all of them from down there.
Is your plan to be intentionally shitty? Because if it is, then you might not get as many people.
Only the
Second.
second time. The first time, the plan is to do as well as I can possibly roll.
Okay.
So, and then we'd be like, we're having a second show. Come up to the Alabaster
Yeah.
District. Then they all follow him. He casts it again,
Because I feel like somebody.
and he's still her.
I feel like if he
and then
does
he
good,
does the
he
bad
gets them
show.
drawn
Okay.
out because somebody's taking the credit
That's
for.
not a bad
Her
Exactly.
name.
She's. I think
So-
she's too egotistical.
So we
she's
can-
gonna be drawn
Let's just
out.
be good at both times.
So maybe just be good the whole time.
and draw a crowd.
And then I'll cause a riot,
and then
or
proceed.
we'll cause a ruckus.
Because then the authorities won't be looking for her.
Well, you cause a ruckus.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll cause
Okay.
a ruckus in your
Let's
back.
do it.
Good performance. Use the good performance to cause a riot.
Mhm.
Correct.
So
Alright.
the people love her.
Do
the
we
authorities
do we
don't,
want
yeah.
to do this tonight still?
Yes.
Yes. It is. I'm just saying.
Oh,
it is
okay.
already
I like in real life tonight.
10:30.
Yeah.
I'm down.
It's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Which is okay.
I'm good either way. No
We
pressure.
made
No
the
pressure.
sign. Yeah, exactly. No pressure.
I mean, I really want to.
Yeah.
Let's call it then.
Yeah. That'll be a fun place to pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have work.
That's all right.
I'm sorry.
Something to
That's
look
all
forward
right.
to.
Yeah, dude, something to look forward to for sure.
I really want to, but
That was-
this is gonna be another hour of role playing.
That's
Yeah,
possible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could rush it, but
Yeah, I don't want to.
I don't want to rush that
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
If I was like,
that would take
Alright.
This could be really good.
If
That
this
was
would be-
nice collaboration.
if this would be 20 minutes, sure. But like,
No way.
we're gonna be here till midnight.
All right, y'all.
That
That was our first runtime initiative.
It's so crazy. I feel like
So that's
groups get into
exciting.
cities and then it can go anywhere.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, right.
You just
There's
got
so
That
much.
was our first runtime initiative stream.
Yep.
Do we have more viewers?
Probably less actually. Eric had way more viewers.
Eric
than
had
me.
500 people following him.
are much
Yeah,
more
but nobody
interested.
would watch.
No.
Yeah, they just called me an asshole. And
Like last 2 weeks ago.